Opie and Dopey.
Two guys that hate each other.
Just shut your mouth.
I hate them.
Shut up.
Don't be unkind.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, very nice.
Shut the fuck up.
You're a fine bunch of bullies, aren't you?
I'm Opie.
I could give a fuck. I'm Jim Norton, and I'm on the radio.
Shut up.
The Opie and Anthony Show. It's all about fun, fun, fun.
I'd love to spit in your face.
I will fucking kill you.
Shut up, stupid.
I'm just a zilch and I know it.
Who cares? We're trying to do a fucking radio.
I know what we're trying to do. I'm sitting here across from you. I understand that.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Despicable asshat.
These dummies that work for us, you guys stink.
Ben looks like a tall baby.
Always laughing in the wrong places. Ben, where's the coffee?
He rock.
Hopefully he's going through a car wash with his mouth open.
And there's Steve.
Steve is a piece of garbage.
And you stink.
You are cordially invited to a robbery rape.
This is family entertainment.
This show is a disaster.
Opie and Anthony Show.
If you have any poo, fling it now.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
I'm being honest. I don't know anything.
Morning, Mr. Breakfast. Can I have my Mr. Cheese cereal? Okay. I'm paying for food. Don't eat my cereal.
Good morning. Hi, how are you? Now we're going to do something extremely fun.
Arnold clips.
Arnold.
They rock.
Quiet.
All right, I'll shut up.
I'm a police officer.
Sure you are.
It's not a tumor.
All right, welcome to the Opie and Anthony program. Hello. Spreading the virus across America thanks to XM satellite radio. We call this the O&A virus, don't we, Ant?
I know a thing or two about a thing or two.
Exactly. Yes, we do.
And my headphones sound really weird today.
Uh-oh.
They were sounding weird yesterday as well.
Yeah, mine were too, but they sound good now.
But I think that it was because we had like 7 microphones working yesterday at the same time.
Yeah, that kind of cut down on the headphone volume for everybody, I think.
You think something was going on with that?
I think it's all tied in.
Yeah.
But it's good now, though. Friday.
Oof. We got lots to do today.
A quick week.
I don't even know where to begin. I know, I like this 3-day work week.
Yeah, maybe we could work that out with XM, where we just come in Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Do you remember when we were negotiating with XM? We got the great idea because we spent so much time on the sidelines that we were going to, attempt to just work 4 days.
Yeah, we were going to try to pull that like we're Letterman or something. Who does that? Letterman?
Yeah.
And who?
Who knows? But we thought it was a great idea at the time.
Sure.
We were starting to get used to not working. So now that we were going to come back to work, we're like, Bob, Super Agent Bob Eatman, I think it would be very logical to tell these guys that we'll give them 4 days a week.
Yeah.
Try that one out on them and see what they say. Sorry.
Wasn't working.
Not at all. Stayed up all night just to say hi to us. You got to go to that phone call right away. Chris in Arizona, what's up?
What's going on, man?
You stayed up all night just to say hi?
Fucking hey, man. We got to about 11 and we're like, fuck it. These guys come on in a few hours. Might as well stay up, make a night of it, drink, and tomorrow's Friday, so what the hell?
Tomorrow's Friday. Well, we're in Friday here.
Yeah, your tomorrow is turned into today.
I guess you got a few hours before Friday begins for you. Because they're still in like Thursday late night, you know what I mean?
Huh? Palmer and fucking, there's a guy that passed out on the couch, but he's a big fan too. And we've been listening to you guys nonstop for like 3 or 4 months now. You guys are funny as shit. Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, you're the Jimmy.
Hi. Big in Arizona. Time to book a gig. Where in Arizona, my friend?
Tucson. Arizona.
Tucson, Arizona.
Actually, a dominatrix out there I want to see.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's what, 4 o'clock in the morning there right now?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oof.
Dude, half of the fucking wasted right now.
Yeah, what do you guys...
Hey, happy birthday!
Oh, thank you.
Jimmy! Jimmy.
What's good, boys?
Birthday.
What are you guys wasted on, man? A little weed or what? What do you got going on?
Whatever you got.
Huh?
They're drinking.
Yep.
All right.
You got any Indians there with you?
Indian?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just kicked the wagon burners out of here. They're drinking all the beer.
Wagon burners.
We ran the fire water, so they're gone.
Wagon burners. Holy shit. There's your overall racism across the country, and then there's localized pockets that happen where you hear things. Have you ever used the term wagon burner?
Never.
No.
You can bet I will again, though.
Of course we will.
All right, guys, have a good night, I guess.
Hey, you got me wrong.
All right.
Bye, boys.
Like up in Alaska, there's like Eskimo problems, and they have their racist terms for Eskimos that we never hear about. It's all little localized things.
Could be a fun little thing that we could do today.
Yeah, we heard about Newfies.
You know,
that's kind of localized. Yeah. What's the local term for something around Arizona? That's great. A wagon burner.
That could start something today. We'll see.
Use that at Mohegan Sun or Foxwoods.
Yeah.
Play some cards up there.
All right, in honor of Jimmy's birthday, we got a little song from Fats from New Orleans.
Go, 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 Jimmy, it's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. Open presents like it's your birthday. And every fucking day is your birthday. You find me at the store buying presents for little Jimmy Norton. I'm here every day, his birthday comes so fucking often. I wanna give him something good, but I'm running out of money. And I gotta buy Steve some motherfucking honey. I got him a wall sconce just the other day, but Jim Norton told me that gift is kinda gay. So I said fuck it with this one, I can't go wrong. I got him a certificate to Bed Bath & Beyond, and my name is Fats. Y'all better not forget, I post my shit on opieanthony.net.
Presents that were piling up. That's right. I hope people come to my party. It's a birthday. What a birthday gift.
Go, Jimmy. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. Open presents like it's your birthday. And every fucking day is your birthday. Go, Jimmy. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. Open presents like it's your birthday. And every fucking day is your birthday. Go, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. Open presents like it's your birthday. Go.
You know it's your motherfucking birthday every day, all day. And someone as fancy as Jim Norton cannot even fathom celebrating his birthday one day a year. It's a monumentous occasion, the birth of our little Jimmy Norton. Keeps it real, my nigga. Yeah, I'm out, bitch.
There you have it. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
That's Fats from New Orleans.
It's your birthday.
That was 50 Cent.
No, that was
New
Fats.
Orleans, huh?
From New Orleans. Wow, and it just ends like that, huh?
Good luck to you.
Got a lot of guys
bro.
send in song parodies done to, like, rap music. What happened to us?
I know.
We used to be known as, like, rockers, rock DJs and all that, but all the parodies that come in are all to a hip-hop beat.
That's all the rap now.
All the kids like it. Should we play the other one real fast? Like chemistry?
First, we were talking about localized racism.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need to know what you call people in Washington, D.C. We've got that already. We're talking about localized.
You're talking about ones we never heard of before, you asses.
They hear that one every day out of everyone's mouth here.
Right.
I don't say it.
Of course you don't. You don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
What's it start with?
Let's see. L.
LARPers? L?
Yes.
Am I lost?
Ligger. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh, all right, wow. Yeah, we don't need the obvious ones.
Of course not.
All right, we have another song parody that came in overnight in honor of Steve and his hybrid car.
Oh. Well, Steve should come in and talk about something, because
Yeah, let's get Martini Steve in studio here.
A little problem, I think.
Here comes Steve.
What we had. Where is he?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, Steve, what's the problem?
Well, hybrids are very efficient, but the one way they do perform just like regular cars is when you leave the dome light on all night, it does kill the regular battery.
The dome light on for what, 3 seconds?
Wait,
that's all it took?
What, leaving
to shut down your hybrid?
Leaving the interior lights on all night, yeah, killed the killed. It didn't shut off the hybrid engine, so once I got it jumped, it worked just fine. But the regular electronics, like the windows and stuff like that, operate off the same battery that a regular car would operate off of.
And your starter?
Yeah, everything. So leaving all the lights on would kill the battery just like it would in any other car.
But why would it kill? Did it kill the electric motor that drives your car?
Not at all.
So theoretically, you could have backed out under electric power?
Once I got it jumped, the thing worked fine.
I'm not talking about to get it jumped.
That's right.
I mean, could you have backed it out under your electric motor power?
Well, no, because I couldn't start it.
But isn't it just a switch? Because it's
the electric switch that powers the switch that turns on the car. Yeah. The actual switch that turns on that 300-volt electric motor is powered by a normal, regular diehard type battery.
So even though there's enough power to run the electric motor, you can't start it to run it on the electric motor.
That I learned last night, or yesterday morning. Yeah, exactly.
Because you should be able to run it on just the electric motor.
That's exactly what I thought. And once you actually get the thing, once you actually power up the starter and get it going, everything's fine. And it starts pumping the power back into the regular auxiliary battery.
Shouldn't there be a backup that perhaps the batteries that power your electric motor that were fine, you say, can then be used to maybe jumpstart your car?
I think there actually is, but I'm not well versed enough.
Is there? Try it again.
The old faggot mobile is not starting.
Not a faggot mobile. I am paying a lot less for gasoline.
You got to jump on a cock and ride that to work.
Did you jerk off in the gas tank?
With that said, there's a good segue into Chemistry's song about Steve's hybrid car.
Oh, lovely song.
Good old Chemistry. Yeah, I'm sure you're pissed off by this one, no?
He's good, so I can't really get pissed off at him, but, it doesn't really...
He's pretty much calling you a faggot.
Yes, he is.
In this song.
We're pretty much laughing and agreeing.
Yeah. Here's Chemistry's hybrid song for Steve.
I know a big bear. He talks with good diction, hibernates in a Toyota with good fuel emissions and great tax deductions. His habitat's a hybrid. His paws are on the steering wheel. He barely fits inside it. His cave has XM and a keyless entry. Don't leave a cent in your tent. His belly is empty. The only bear I know with gastric bypass, smarter than the average. Roll up in the hybrid and steal your picnic basket. The ranger's lunch always makes his belly groan. The last I seen him, he was speeding round Jellystone, getting 40 miles per gallon, rolling through the Rockies, doing Ramon promos for 2 disc jockeys. Steve's a piece of garbage, forged for nuts and berries, top of the food chain but drives a car for ferries. Piece of shit, stores energy with friction and magnets. Ramon. Hybrids are for faggots, hybrids are gay. Steve's the queer. Plug in your automobile, you take it in the rear, you homo. Yo, his car got a kickstand, go and buy a new one, spend more than $6,000. Hybrids are gay, Steve's a queer. If you plug in your automobile, you take it in the rear, you homo. His car got a kickstand, go and buy a new one, spend more than $6,000. Hybrid something. Hybrid something.
Come on, Steve. Come on, yeah! All right, well.
Piece of crap. I'm going to go work on my new song, Chemistry Got Killed with a Claw Hammer.
So how'd you get into work?
They gave me a rental until they can...
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, it's not... It's under full warranty, and they go, yeah, okay, we're just going to replace the battery. So.
They gave you a rental. Was it a hybrid rental?
No, it's not, because they can't keep those in the showroom long enough to...
Oh, they're flying off the shelf.
They certainly are.
Well, not...
There's another one. You know what? Call me a homo if you want, but you know the fact of the matter is, okay,
Homo.
fag. But there's a year-long waiting list for these cars, so you know.
You know what else is a waiting list for? AZT.
Well, when they only make 100 a year,
They don't.
Exactly.
That's why there's
How
a
many
waiting
are-
list, you idiot.
How many are on the assembly line?
Plenty of them.
Oh, stop it.
Did you wait when we were in Los Angeles? Didn't you see all the hybrid cars that were out there?
No, I was
did.
too busy whizzing past them in some souped-up rocket car that I rented.
What happened to your car? Did the power surge protector fail? Plug-in vehicle makes me sick.
It's not a plug-in vehicle.
It certainly is.
Hybrid taxis are coming to New York.
Exactly.
Big story in the paper today.
Apparently, there's a surplus of faggot cab drivers.
These taxi cab drivers have the option to convert from gas-guzzling Ford Crown Victorias to any of 6 car models that run on both gas and electricity.
Great.
So,
Here's my friend.
Hybrid cabs coming to New York, it looks like. Great.
Steve was driving to work and almost got rear-ended because he pushed in the cigarette lighter by accident, and his speed went down like 20 miles per hour.
Doesn't do that.
No.
It doesn't.
I kind of like that at one end.
Yeah.
I like that. I kind of like that.
It's good format, but my presentation really
Here's when you
stunk.
knew that one was finished.
Yeah.
Because when you said he pushes his cigarette lighter in and then you kept on trucking, and then it tends to slow the car down 20 miles.
I had to pick a speed. Yeah, it really stunk. My presentation blew.
It was just a little mixed up.
Good idea, because I could picture Steve
I like the idea.
driving, and then the cigarette lighter, and then he slows down because of the battery, you know. But
just the idea of Steve being rear-ended is funny in itself.
That's true.
All right,
so
Steve.
mean.
No, I love you, Steve. But just
Why don't you take off there, Steve?
All right.
Come on, Steve. Come on, there he goes. All right.
I pushed that piece of shit out of here.
Let's go to Bob in Kentucky. This could be pretty interesting. Bob, go ahead.
Good morning, guys. Morning, Jimmy.
Hi, Bob from Kentucky.
The racist term that was really regional to Detroit, where I'm from, was shpoda for the African American community, because they weren't supposed to be north of 8 Mile.
Because what?
They weren't supposed to be north of 8 Mile.
8 Mile is the border between the suburbs and Detroit.
All right, thank you, sir.
A spoda.
Dr. D, what's up?
Steve C., hybrid driving shit pick.
Franklin, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, bud.
We haven't played Shit Dick in a while. Maybe we should play that going into
That's
the break.
a good one.
Franklin, what's up?
Hey, I have a couple new terms for some niggers.
Oh,
and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, the deep south, where they're infested.
I'm going to bail on that. There's a way of doing it, pal.
My goodness.
Believe it or not. Mike in Jersey, what's up?
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey.
What's up? How's my little ass Nazi doing over there?
I'm all right, sir.
Thanks.
I'm all pooped out for my birthday party preparations.
All right, that's cool. Yeah,
I am just giving in to the concept. Happy fucking birthday.
Thank you, Opie.
Jesus.
Yo.
Mike? Yeah, I got a little term for Indians that my friend told me about.
All right.
They're called prairie coons.
Oh, for an Indian?
Yeah.
Is that bad?
American Indian.
Wow.
My favorite one was for like Indians from India. My friend Dean came up with it. He called them cinnamon lips. And that was my favorite because he said this is what Dean said, that their mouths like the coloring of an asshole, so it looked like cinnamon. All cinnamon lips.
Jesus.
That's pretty good.
Oh, it made me laugh my whole childhood.
That's a nasty one.
All right, so what's the latest in New Orleans?
Let's see. They're pumping the floodwaters out. Some of the pumps are getting fouled by dead bodies and debris.
Like cars and such.
Yeah.
They got to stop the pumps every once in a while to clear out the dead bodies.
Clear it out, you know.
I guess they've ordered 25,000 body bags?
Yeah. For the entire area down there. Like for the entire Gulf Coast that was affected. I don't know if they'll go through that many. You think?
I don't know.
They're kind of pulling out a lot of pockets of, 30 at a clip. So, it could add up. Definitely could. The worst story so far is the retirement home. Did you read about that one?
Oh, God, what happened?
They found 30 bodies of old people in a retirement home because the staff just left.
What?
Just left when the water started rising. I guess some feeble attempts were made to batten down the hatches. They found some tables pushed against some windows and doors and kind of held in place with wheelchairs the wheels were locked, and electric wheelchairs kind of holding these boards in place, thinking that's going to keep the wind and water out. But apparently it didn't. The staff, I guess, tried to call some emergency service people, but they were just, no communication. They couldn't get there. So finally they just said, fuck it, and left. They left 30 elderly to their own devices. All of them died. All of them. Yeah. Some found wrapped in shower curtains laying on the floor. I guess they thought that would protect them. Others just kind of laying across their wheelchairs and in gurneys in beds. And they just cleared those people out of their retirement home. You make it all those years. You live through so many things, and you go out because somebody that's supposed to be taking care of you hightails it out of there.
And you see the water rising. That's a slow death, man. The water doesn't just pour in. That rises slow out. That's going to suck.
Uh-oh. It's up to my knees. It's not the quick death there. You're sitting in your wheelchair just... It's cold. Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, trying to find dry places in the...
Yeah, and there's probably stairs, but they couldn't get upstairs. Probably something where they could have gone up to higher floors, but no.
Another story, really quick, and this is not a joke. CBS fucked up royally the other day. Price is Right prize makes some uneasy. Listen to this. By an unfortunate turn of events, The Price is Right aired a rerun from December in which the prizes the two top winners bid on their showcases were a trip to New Orleans and a speedboat.
Ooh.
And a speedboat. Someone didn't do their job and look at what was going on with the reruns. So it's a pretty big story today. CBS issued a written apology yesterday afternoon saying the show was scheduled before Hurricane Katrina and that its inventory logs for the show do not list all prizes or products offered. They were offering a trip to New Orleans and a speedboat. This aired on CBS recently. New Orleans is a wonderful city that is frequently offered as a destination travel prize on The Price is Right, the network said in a statement. Out of consideration for the victims of Hurricane Katrina, we made every effort to pull all the episodes from circulation that featured a trip to New Orleans as a prize. However, this one was unfortunately overlooked and broadcast today to viewers who received the East Coast feed of the show. The mistake was corrected in time for airing on the West Coast. But
why would they yank? I could see that one because that's kind of an unusual pairing. But why would they yank all New Orleans trips? I mean, it was just the reality that they gave away trips to New Orleans.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem inappropriate. Speedboat, I can kind of see, all right.
Oh, we're sorry.
Yeah, there's a big sorry there.
Sorry.
From CBS today.
A lot of people are chiming in on instant feedback saying they don't have a signal. Say XM is not working.
Happened.
Please go to commercial. Nobody has a signal.
Someone on the phone said that the repeaters are down in New York or something. Some kind of technical problem.
A glitch?
I don't know.
Are your satellites down? I can only hear you online.
Really?
All channels say no signal.
They must not be getting a signal.
That's
I think it has something to do with the repeaters.
Is it the sunspots? We having a problem with the sunspots?
All right, why don't we take a quick break and we'll figure it all out. How's that sound?
Send Steve out there to fix them. Get out there and fix those repeaters immediately.
All right. Let's see if we can get an answer to the...
Yes, where's Elo? Location check.
I don't know. Stay there.
Like sands through the hourglass, so is the Olyday virus.
I don't know the background of this, but I guess a retarded kid had a knock-knock joke.
What could it possibly be?
While Bob Brown from 2020 was...
Knock, knock. Who's there? The genetic police, and we have a gun.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Not a chromosome.
Aren't you? Aren't you glad you didn't wind up in the dumpster behind a Planned Parenthood?
It's sort of like that. You ready for it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear his knock.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Olive.
Olive who?
I'll love you, Bob, because you're the best news valuer in the whole wide world.
Wait. pool. Can we play just the setup for that again? Just the question?
Yeah, guys. Of course we can.
Knock, knock.
No. I mean, he has to ask the whole, like, who's there? He has to go.
Who's there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You have to let his answer go. The guy's Olive. Yeah.
Cut it after Olive.
Maybe I'm retarded.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Olive.
It should have been Olive who?
Olive who? All right. Cut it after Olive who?
Yeah, this is...
You told me to cut it after
I know. I
strap in, kids. We all know timing's very important to comedy, so try to recover from this one, Jimmy.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Olive.
Olive who?
I'll live until they learn to detect this condition in the womb.
I got the hang of it. You want me to try it again?
All right.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Olive.
Olive who?
I'll live for as long as my family doesn't get sick of me spoiling every photograph.
Are we done, or do you have one more?
Oh.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Olive.
Olive who?
Opie and Anthony, the virus is spreading.
All right, is everything working all right now? Dude, you gotta fucking turn down the music. Holy shit.
Holy shit, turn that down.
All right, listen, man.
Keep going.
Can we have our guys on the board, please?
Right.
I know they want to train people for Ron and Fez who are starting up on Monday, but not at our expense.
I say, let Ron and Fez have to deal with loud music in their headphones for the first few months like we did.
Exactly.
It's half the fun of getting your show off the ground is yelling at your staff.
And, they'll make something out of it. I mean, that was just blasting.
Wow, was that loud.
Oof. And I haven't turned to my left in months to look at these guys because they're doing something wrong.
Derek's a professional.
All of a sudden, I feel my neck going to the left again like it's the first week.
Yeah.
Derek's got it all figured out, man.
He knows the volumes, everything. It's second nature to him.
All right. Are the satellites working now, or?
You know something? I don't know. I got instant feedback here from different parts of the country saying they can't hear it, and it's fine. I hear it, no problem. And it can't be the repeaters because I can't hear you in Philly. And I hear you fine in Pennsylvania, and I hear you fine in Connecticut, and I can't hear anything. So who knows?
Don walked in and said that everything's working again, so.
So they had to reboot the system because one of the satellites, something happened. What the hell is that about? Rebooting a satellite?
I just don't like that. There's a satellite, going about 1,000 miles an hour?
Probably a little quicker than that.
All right, and we're depending our careers on that?
Actually, relative to the planet, it's doing 0.
Right.
It's just in a stationary orbit above the country.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, God. I think it's going to be one of those days. By the way, Ron and Fez will be joining the program very shortly.
Yes.
They start up on 202, this fine channel, Monday, right after this show.
I was trolling the message boards, and of course, I went over to ronandfez.net. I guess that's their message board, and people bashing our show, Opie, and bashing the fact that we didn't get Ron and Fez in here quickly enough
We do everything a little louder on our show.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Apparently so.
Music, everything's just a little louder. Thanks for having us in, though. This is great.
We came back from break. I couldn't hear myself think.
Speak up. I can't really hear you. We do stuff just a little bit louder. It's great, though.
I already have lost at least 20% of my hearing, and thanks to Harry, one of your new guys, I think I just lost another %.
Hey, by the way, the people that bash you guys, it's because we still have D.C. people on that board that are mad at us completely.
Right.
So, like, when we went to Washington, anybody that went on got bashed on that station.
Yeah.
So we're just limbo boys. We're limbo boys.
It is a tough thing to have to get through that whole phase.
Right.
You know, of limbo. But they were upset, I guess, the first time you guys came in, when Fez came running in saying, I got a golden ticket.
Yeah.
And we waited till the shuttle landed, I guess. We were watching the shuttle land, and people on the message board there I was reading could not understand why we made Ron and Fez wait while they just rebroadcast or broadcast the shuttle landing.
People don't realize that the less you're on the air, the better you feel anyway.
Right.
I want to get it down to where I'm just on a minute.
That's it. That's our goal, too.
I want to call in an attack.
I gotta go ticket.
I want to attack their website, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like those guys over there.
Bring it down? Bring down RonFez.net?
Yeah, I don't like RonandFez.net, and I think Whackbag should attack them.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Oh, start a war between them.
I'm not sure yet. I haven't officially called it an
Going
attack,
to the mattresses.
but I'm thinking about it.
Instead of attacking
I don't
the
like
whole,
what they're writing over there.
Instead of attacking the whole website, just attack KOP, because he's behind all the hate.
Is that?
Yeah.
He's the hater?
Yeah.
One guy said that power-hungry monster Opie wanted to just extend his power and show everybody how much power he has by leaving you guys out there.
That's not what I meant.
You know, that post I actually agree with. That's the one post I agree with.
Who's KOP?
He's, let's just say a friend of Fez's, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, is that it?
He and Fez would get together, and he's very possessive of Fez and what Fez does.
Yeah, okay.
Protective.
Yeah.
The P is an initial. That's an actual word.
Yeah, so there was a little thing. I saw that because I read it on Whackbag.
Yeah.
That there was a problem, so I went over there to read some of the posts, and apparently, very upset that you guys weren't brought in sooner.
We're going to go back outside and let Opie finish doing his nails. And eat the fresh fruit that's brought into him by little virgin girls.
You guys, if you're ready, sit down, man.
All right, we're ready.
There you go.
I didn't mean it. I was just trying to look good.
I just came in off the street and heard the embarrassment of one of my guys just blasting your music.
Wow.
Oh, that was really
You
loud.
guys
I don't
have
know
your
how
work
it sounded in
cut out for
radio
Yeah,
land, but
it is. It's awful.
You know, it was a flashback to when we first got here, and kind of a prelude to what you guys are going to have to go through. It's just such a pain in the ass to get everybody up to speed.
Well, I noticed that your staff just looks at our staffs like retards in a public school. Remember how there would be the one retard class in the public school? That's our staff right now.
Your staff is walking around with hockey helmets.
Harry's from Armenia. They have to play the music loud there to hear it over the explosions.
Oh, that might be it then.
And the earthquakes.
Yeah,
there's a reason.
The one guy we don't want to screw around with is that Arab kid because he's scary.
He's going to keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
How did they get him? Like, did we give it?
Yeah, we pretty much said
racial profiling.
There's like slave trading going on.
Harry's hysterical. Harry scared us because he started sending us instant feedback.
Here's what Harry's going to do
from
for you.
From the cubicles, and it just got a little too weird.
Harry's going to come up with material,
kid and all, but
song parodies maybe.
He used to work on their show.
Yeah,
Harry helped him out.
And then he'll go to his computer over there and instant feedback. Hey, why don't you play that funny bit I heard yesterday? And it's his bit. Yeah. It's him requesting his bit under an assumed name.
And we caught him, and ever since it's been a little creepy.
Yeah, he does that while everyone else is searching his backpack.
The weird thing is he learned that from Fez. Fez has done that to me before. We're doing the show, and I'll hear, can I hear more of the gay guy? And I go, Fez? Is that you?
Just going out for animal crackers.
And by the way, he is wearing a gayer shirt than my Periwinkle shirt. That is.
I can't see it.
He's got the
Armenian flag.
The fag rainbow.
Is
on
that
the front
fag
of his,
rainbow?
I think it's the fag rainbow.
I thought he played for the old Astros.
What?
Wow, very good.
Wow, yeah. What is with the shirt, my friend?
It's just a shirt that happens to have a rainbow on it.
Really? Look at the
Yes,
bumper.
Robert
I like the
Reed's
attitude. I like the attitude you come in here with.
Like a gay parade float.
Why don't you just call him fuckface before I knock you out?
That really, just because you're working for another show doesn't mean I can't get you thrown right out of here still.
No, the shirt, there's nothing really.
I will
it's just
leg
a rainbow.
sweep you right here on the fucking floor. That'll be it.
That is a very
You really
gay
can't
shirt.
defend that
and
shirt.
that's coming
Yeah,
from
I
a guy that wore the periwinkle shirt.
You know, first of all, this shirt, it got dropped to him in Turkey out of a fucking plane. He just threw it on and had a quick meal. That's how they get all their clothes.
We could have a new
It was either
contest.
that or wear the Triscuits.
New contest, gayest shirt on the show.
Ah, he wins.
Yeah, well, no,
It's
I'm in
game
the lead.
over.
I think you can find a gayer one than this. It's just
No. That is, if you walk down the street, I'm just being honest with you, people will assume that you're gay just based on the shirt because it looks like that rainbow that the gay people wear. That's like their calling card. That is like wearing a shirt with a swastika on it and saying, no, it's just a nice symbol. It has nothing to do with me being a Nazi.
They're going to assume that he's gay, not so much from the shirt, but the dick up his ass and the other one in his mouth.
Why too?
Because in Armenia, that doesn't really make you gay.
Right.
I don't know how they do that.
Makes you well-rounded.
6 times a day, he bends down the Mecca and takes one in the can.
It's a way to earn bread. And I don't mean money, I mean bread.
Oh, actual bread?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad then. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Just saying. I got no problem.
No,
with it.
I'm not.
Why not?
A guy wearing nothing but pasties doesn't have as gay a top as that.
Right.
A top, did you just call it?
A
Yeah.
top. What a nice blouse.
I can tell my show's just going to suck. I don't know what I'm doing
Yeah,
here.
good luck to you.
Yeah, it feels good.
Good
luck, bro.
So far, right?
That is the clothing equipment of being in a rest area going.
It's bad, Harry.
You see a flash of that shirt through a glory hole. Little rainbow color before that red tongue comes sticking through.
You're like, Harry?
A mocha-colored finger comes through, crooked at you.
Mocha-colored.
So it's the last day for this shirt.
Oh, stop. It's the last day for you. Stop it. Didn't work out.
Anyone else? Who else is going over to your show?
That's
from,
it. That's the
You got
dream
Earl?
team, him and Earl. I right now...
They're already studying our guys, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed that you guys got all the white guys, and I'm like, how late did Fez and I get here? I got the black guy, the Arab, and the fag on some fucking mod squad.
Intellectual dodgeball. All right, we'll keep the whites.
We got the Danny DeVito half of the Twins producers.
Wiki's going to take me to the zoo later. I'm in the retard squad.
That'll make for an interesting show.
Yeah,
I
well,
think.
sure.
Yeah.
Plus, who really is going to have time to listen?
Oh, you'll be surprised, my friend.
So many other stations here on XM to listen to.
They got 8,000 programs on this platform. A little big pain in the ass.
All
Well,
right.
where's Earl?
Earl is actually awake and
He
here
is.
today. Yeah.
All right, let's bring Earl in. Earl is the executive producer of the Ron and Fez show.
Executive.
Yeah.
And the show
I'm
starts
an
up
executive.
Monday.
First in his family.
Yeah.
Look how pissed he is coming in the door.
Yeah.
Both my guys are so cocky.
Black Earl and his black clothing. That's why we call him Black Earl. He just wears black clothes.
And he's working the goatee.
Wow.
Ooh, it's nice.
Starting
That's
a
pretty
new look
good.
as an executive producer.
Ow, welcome to 1984.
It's coming off Sunday.
Is it? You're going to go back to a Billy D. Williams mustache?
No, nothing at all.
No?
Ooh.
It's clean shaved.
So
right.
You're working hard?
Yeah.
What do you got on the agenda today to get ready for the big debut of the show on Monday?
I don't know.
All right.
It's a train wreck.
Well,
It's a train wreck.
all right, that's what you want to hear, Ron, from your
Did you
executive
get it,
producer.
Jimmy?
Nah, he ducked.
Jimmy's taking pictures of Earl's cock.
Who wouldn't?
It's something to have on his trip to L.A. Just to think about New York. Oh, yeah, this is my friend Earl.
Earl, this is the last day before, the big debut.
I guess he's
The last
just getting
work day,
pumped
I should
up for work. You're getting all your ideas together, and you'll consolidate it all this weekend.
Yeah, that's it.
And then Monday.
You're going to be running around like crazy today, right? What are you going to be doing?
Well, we got a party today at BB King's.
And then Earl has a party before that. He has an NEW farewell party. The last person leaving NEW.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to throw me a party. I didn't want it, but...
Yeah, the old sinking ship party. Is that what it is? They're going to lower a lifeboat for you?
Was the word lynch in front of party?
Ring the bell.
We don't have to ring the bell. It's,
it was a serious question.
Yeah, exactly.
You're having a
worried
going
about
away
you.
party at NEW?
Yeah, they wanted to throw me something.
Is it Frankie Blue throwing you the party? So if it is, cut it. Because you definitely don't want the whole potency.
Where's the going away party?
At the station.
Oh, it's going to be an awful party. Eek. What an awful affair
Is there
that's going to be.
cake?
Can you invite your friends?
Good luck,
Should we
Earl,
all
on
come?
the cake.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I didn't want a party.
So go around back and find all of his possessions in the dumpster.
They're having this at Muni's grave.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, stop it.
That was a good
Grab
one.
your mic.
Earl.
That's right, Earl.
All right, Earl.
Well, that's good. He has his going away party.
It sounds like he's well prepared for Monday.
Monday comes along, and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready and raring.
11 o'clock Monday morning.
Sound confident.
Yes, I am confident.
Oh, God. You know, Opie recommended somebody else for a show once, didn't you? The radio chick. Remember?
What?
You got, what's his name, his job over there?
Chuck.
Chuck Nice.
You are like
Oh,
the
yeah.
angel to black people.
Yeah, I did, actually. That's
you
right.
did.
I forgot about that.
Wow.
Well, we didn't want him on our show. That's all that was about.
That was pushing.
Oh, yeah, because Chuck was pushing to try to, get more involved with our show. And I'm like, And then I introduced him to the radio
Like,
show.
this guy's great. You got to pick
Here's
him
the
up.
fact. And Earl's been trying to get involved with our show for a very long time.
He just deflects black people.
You're like a gated community.
Yeah, Opie's the security gate. I'm sorry you'll have to leave, but they'll take you over there. This here's a whites-only program, sir.
All right, I guess you're onto something there.
You're Augusta.
Right.
All right, Mr. Opie, I'll be here with Ron and Fez. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Produce your program. I could have you shot for that.
They call me Mr. Douglas.
Well, instead of giving them to us, why don't you just hand them a ham? And that would have taken care of any white guilt you have.
We didn't land on Opie. Opie landed on us.
Yeah, Earl, come on, man. Help me out.
What? I'm bringing
You know the
I was a
pressure
big
is
part of
on.
this.
The pressure on you is huge because it's not only the pressure to do a good program or produce a good program for these guys, it's Opie's credibility with Ron and Fez now.
It was my recommendation.
Right.
Ron personally called me.
I
We
did.
had a discussion about you.
If he would have recommended some self-respecting white guy, whatever. He fucks up. Who cares, right?
Right.
It's
And it
his
just
problem.
happens.
But
Things
now
go
it's
down.
Earl and Opie's involved, and if there's a problem, it's just going to make friction.
I'm playing to win.
Yes.
There you go.
Sounds like
Saying
it.
all the right things.
Wow, that just sounded like Notre Dame's locker room right there, didn't it?
We should touch that sign before we come into the studio every day.
Play like a champion.
Get us that sign, Earl.
Earl's son. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Come on, guys, let's win. Or not.
Whatever.
We're going to sign and take a week to hang it.
Because of his picture thing.
Yes.
Should we play the Black Girl song?
Oh.
Does it I don't know. Does it make a fool out of Earl?
Yeah, it does.
I don't want to see Earl made a fool out of.
No.
Earl, you should learn to sing that song.
You've changed.
No, you don't want to hear me sing.
All right, in honor of Earl, the executive producer of the Ron and Fez show, these guys starting up on Monday. Let's play the Black Earl song again.
Everyone does love this.
I was born and raised in New York City, in a housing project way up in the hood. I dressed in dark clothing, so folks started calling me Black Earl. Oh, and they used to laugh about it, 'cause deep down they knew they called me that, 'cause I was as black as soot. I've always been a lazy man, a couch potato with a clicker in my hand. See, motivation I never had, hid in the shadows when the boss got mad. For 20 years I never got a raise. I'm 33 and I never been late. I look busy but I'm not, I'm just walking around. I pick up some papers and I put them back down. One day I'm gonna stop paying my rent, live in a refrigerator box, never get out of bed. I'm Black Earl, a genuine lazy Then one day some lame brains came and took O&A away. And at the age of 33, I felt like I was carrying the weight of the whole station on my shoulders. And Ron and Fezzy knew what I was going through. Every morning I'd unlock the door, lay down and I'd sleep a little more. Then I put away the bathroom key. Everybody was depending on me. I eat a chicken wing with lemonade. Lord, give me strength to make another day. Times I felt I couldn't go on. Push a button, throw a switch, answer the phone. Got lost in the van, I did my PSAs. 10 minutes work, gonna take me all day. I'm Black Earl, a genuine lazy bum. I'll always make it through hard times at any W. I could hear Scotzo say, Black Earl, you're a genuine lazy bum. You'll always make it through hard times at any W. Ken and Jeremy say, Black Earl, you're a genuine lazy bum.
Goddamn, bravo.
That's
Again.
Brother Joe.
That's Brother Joe. One of his greatest. That one's going to be so hard to beat. That's like his big hit.
Yeah, that is. It is from me, and I swear I do listen to that. My kids listen to it.
It's
just
done
for
well.
fun.
It's funny. He sang it very well, and you could picture Earl doing everything in the song, flipping a switch, answering the phone, going to sleep. That's Earl. It's perfect.
And Brother Joe will be headlining our Halloween party.
Yes.
Hopefully he'll do some song parodies besides the U2 stuff.
What night of the week is that a Halloween party?
Like a Monday or Tuesday.
Oh,
like that.
you actually doing it on Halloween?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Back to that. Cool. I was hoping I was not going to miss it.
We're looking for the people to come in costumes based on the show also.
That's
I
right.
think that'd be very
We're going to
very
start
fun.
talking about it big time.
Mhm.
We just got to finalize some things.
Hey, I got to say, I was chatting with Doug online last night, and he directed me to the Lex and Terry message board.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
An assault, eh?
It was, well, no, I mean, there was a couple of thousand Opie and Anthony posts. Dude, it was so awful. OA Party Rock, they don't know how do they spam the site? Every fucking post was OA Party Rock. The board is ruined. They might have had it fixed by today, but it was ruined.
It'll just
last
get ruined
night.
again because
They'll
that's
ruin
what
it
they
again.
do. Were there any clever names, or was it just one guy just pounding?
There was one ferret girl who I didn't even know it was one. No, LNT Rule.
Mm-hmm.
Lex and Terry fan.
Yeah.
And then there was Jimmy Robinson.
Jimmy Robinson, I like that.
Pat Battle. There was a few of them.
Pat Battle. I love the names they come up. Old Gravy Leg has always been one of my favorites. Ben's hair. It's great. I love when Ben's hair posts.
Well, they made the mistake of saying we had no listeners. That's cute and all, but
that boy
now it's
got
going to get ugly.
Smashed.
Yeah.
Smashed.
Good.
Well, we got Doug on the line here.
Oh, is he on the phone?
Uh-oh. He's got to come back from yesterday's call, I guess. Hello, Doug.
Good morning, fellas.
You know you bombed yesterday on the show, right?
Absolutely know you bombed. I listened to the replay. I heard him come out with his little opening joke, and it got nothing.
What was the joke? I don't remember.
It was something about the cell phones. What was it, Doug?
Charging up the cell phone batteries.
I told the screener to listen real hard. That's the sound of 2,000 of my closest friends charging their cell phone. Cricket.
But the thing is, I listened to the replay. You actually stopped and waited for something to happen there. Oh, you bombed.
He wanted a big laugh.
He wanted a big laugh.
I think I kind of picked it up towards the end, though. It wasn't as bad as when myself and the Boston Strangler called in about the Baba Booey attack up in Boston. That was a fucking abortion.
I don't know. The message board really isn't very sympathetic to you and your phone calls.
Your last few phone calls have been shaky at best, Doug. If you don't do well today, I'm thinking of giving you to Ron and Fez. So.
Oh, jeez. Are you black?
We're going to give Ron and Fez all our rejects, so...
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you step on a laugh there, so keep going. Just keep talking the whole time.
Hey, I worked hard for you guys. We were up till 3 o'clock in the morning smashing the message board till they finally took it offline.
Oh, did they finally take it down?
They took the board offline. The problem is with the software that they're using, they have to erase each and every post and thread individually. And we had 25 pages of threads just in their main forum. Every single one of their forums, which they had a forum for each station they're on, and all different subject matter, had at least 30 pages of different threads.
I went from page like 1 to page 25. Like I just clicked on 25, and it was the same thing. OA Party Rock. I'm like, wow, some gentleman typed that about 3,000 times in a row in the same post. It was ruined.
Yeah, we have pictures from tubgirl.org, I think it is, with the girl shitting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tubgirl. Oh, dude, who was the one that painted? Who was the one? I forgot the guy who put the guy. You know, they bent over a guy with the gaping red asshole open.
Yeah,
that was Jimmy Robinson.
That's an old school one.
That's a
that
good
one's been
one.
around for a while. It's just some gay guy holding his asshole open.
What
Classics.
Every time Jimmy Robinson posted, that was his.
The internet classics.
What was his name?
That was Jimmy Robinson.
That was Jimmy Robinson. Okay, yeah, that was a classic. You'd open it up and there'd be like 30 of the exact same photo. And his Lex and Terry fans were just getting disgusted. They're like, well, the mods will fix this.
Yeah. And meanwhile, there's 12 posts from Steve from Yellowstone.
Yeah, these guys were so brave, but obviously they're not going to go with it on their own show. No. Bunch of pussies. So how is the attack going, Doug?
Right now, I sent some stuff in. I'm not sure if they got it yet, with me talking to their phone screener. They're not letting any of us through. It's incredible, really, because I spent some time on their website, lexandterry.com, last night, reading their profiles, and they're so goddamn proud of their Harley-Davidsons, because that makes them tough. They wear the flannel shirts, they take pictures by fences, you ride rollerblades and fucking drink wine by a Java log, and Anthony won't even shit in a public toilet, and you guys will fucking take calls from assholes, and these guys won't. They are fucking pathetic. So around 9 o'clock last night, I came up with an idea I'm going to put out there for everybody. We put $200 worth of a bounty on Lex and Terry's head. Over the next couple of days, we're doing $25 for the first Moira reference, $25 for the first Jimmy reference.
What that actually makes the air, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
$50 for a successful tandem call, and $100 for the call that is most talked about by you guys.
Now, I love this.
Jeez.
The O&A Army, the past, they got projects now.
They got better prizes.
Yeah, they're giving out prizes.
They do.
The problem is
cold hard cash.
With the Russ Martin commercial, we went through all the trouble of making a commercial, and then nobody would air it because it mentioned Russ Martin's name. It can't be funny and not mention Russ Martin, so we kind of had to pack that one in.
Right. That's all right. Not every project's going to work there, pal.
We had money left over, so we figure let's put a bounty on these assholes' heads to keep the incentive up, and everybody can put a little coin in their pocket, and if they want, they can turn around and they can put the money into the hurricane relief fund that you guys got going on, too, on eBay.
Hey, so Lex and Terry not even acknowledging that their message board was crashed?
No, I asked
of course
the
not.
screener all about it this morning. They
What's their phone number?
1-877, what is it? 1-800?
1-800, what is it, 977-DO-ME?
Do us.
Do us.
Yeah.
Yep, and they did. They fucked that message board good. A big whack-bag cock right into it.
Hey, Martini Steve has entered the studio.
Oh.
Hey,
He can't get it started this morning. He had to get a rental car because his hybrid car didn't start this morning.
Right, exactly.
Steve just handed something in here. Steve?
Yeah, Doug sent me some audio of him versus the Lex and Terry phone screener. It's a short little succession of clips of him jousting back and forth, or not jousting, fencing back and forth.
How many times did you call there, Doug?
About 30, between 5:30 and
wow.
when I got on hold with you guys around 7.
And we got a montage of some of the better things. All right, let's listen to this. There's the phone ringing.
Lex Terry.
Hey, what happened to your message board?
Huh?
The Lex and Terry message board, what happened to it?
I don't know.
We fucked it up, stupid!
Great editing.
What do you say when the TV is floating around your bedroom?
Lex Terry.
The answer is, nigger, drop my television.
Holy crap, what's wrong with you?
Lex Terry, hold please. Lex Terry.
Sheriff, you sounded taller over the radio.
Need 2-3 rings open.
Lex Terry.
Hey, man, what's up?
Not much.
Doug just being an ass.
Yeah, that's what I do best.
That was beautiful.
That was pretty funny, man.
And that just went on and on?
Yeah.
What
I mean, it just continued. I tried to get through with a serious call. They had some girl in there, so I was trying to do like a relationship issues call, and they got the caller ID up and running, so a few of the guys using the spoof teller are trying to get through also. But
I guess they're not that brave after all, huh?
No. They saw my area code from 757, which is up here in Virginia Beach, so they knew I wasn't from any part of their listening area, so they told me they wanted to call me back, etc. So I figured I'd just have fun with the golfer answering the phone.
So it's amazing how like these guys, their shows get dominated pretty easily because they have to start panicking about callers getting through, and they're not going to get who they think they're getting on the phone. How could we never worry about that? We'd like Lex and Terry callers to call. Go ahead, call. Who gives a shit?
They were advertising taking calls for about 40 minutes, and as far as I was listening, they didn't do it yet.
All right, what's the phone number again if you want in on the attack?
I got it. 1-800-977-DO-US. DOUS.
And don't forget about the bounty out there, guys. We will be PayPaling the money directly to your account for successful calls. And Jimmy was talking about Ferret Girl that was attacking.
Yeah, I saw that name. I didn't even know it was an O&A fan.
Please go to Whackbag. Her name on Whackbag is Hillary the Great.
Okay.
And just behold the pictures of this fine creature.
Is she really hot?
Oh, my God.
All right, we'll go to whackbag.com and check that out.
18.
Really?
Oh, and she was the biggest ass out there last night.
So she's like really a computer savvy?
She's got pictures in her she knows exactly what she's doing, and she looks drop-dead gorgeous.
I hope it's not a boy pretending to, because I'm going to get like a little crush on Ferret Girl.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Might be a guy, yeah.
I hope not.
Again.
All right, we'll take a look at her pictures there. Keep us updated, Doug.
Yeah, don't give me the Ron and Fez, though, okay?
Well, no, we'll keep you.
No, I guess you did okay today, so you're still safe.
Okay, I'll stop now then.
And any other projects you guys are working on?
We're still trying to get things moving with that first secret project, and we're just waiting for the second one.
All
TikTok.
Scary.
TikTok.
Yeah, it really is frightening.
Doug out, Doug.
See you, sweetie.
From whackbag.com, doing a great job with the pest thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ron and Fez in studio. We'll continue in just a bit.
The Opie and Anthony Show Award for Most Disturbing Phone Call goes to Donkey Sausage.
What the? Do me one favor.
What, Cuddles?
Why don't you get some whore into your studio and have her shit on the plate and put it in the microwave, and then have her roll around and then screaming donkey sausage, donkey sausage.
Raquel?
That would be me.
You want to shit on a plate for us?
Okay.
And then run around saying what? Donkey sausage?
Donkey sausage.
Do Jimmy Dean's donkey sauce.
I could do that. Donkey sausage! Donkey sausage! Donkey sausage!
I like it.
There's something oddly attractive about that.
That's got to be a promo.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Nice. Hey,
I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. Yeah! But that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antone.
Johnny Cash, huh? That's one of the classics. Folsom Prison Blues.
I need it louder.
Oh, you'll get it louder. Believe me, when it's your time to do that show Monday, you'll be like,
stop it! Turn that down!
Oh, that's a good impression.
A little too close.
You never cut me any slack.
Can we play that audio today? Do we have that?
Ooh.
Can we find that?
Oof.
Oh, I can't imagine there's a copy of it anywhere.
Well, you know,
I gave it out as Christmas presents.
we're giving the big push today
In
to Ron
April.
and Fez, so this is a great way to introduce Ron and Fez to our audience.
Well, you know, Fezzy actually went through a lot of drugs, like from a psychiatrist over the past, past year and a half?
Yeah, the past 2 years, actually.
So I really think that affected his ability to drink. Which
Really?
he used to do well with.
Yeah, after everything that happened, I kind of went into a funk.
Yeah. Well,
a lot
of
of crying jags.
A lot of things happened, sure.
And then ended up on like 5 different antidepressants, mood stabilizers, everything.
And booze.
What were you on?
I started off on the Zoloft, which gave me crazy shakes.
Crazy shakes?
Yeah, I couldn't stop shaking my hands and my knee would keep going.
Wow.
I got put on lithium, a Lamictal.
Now, lithium, you almost got to be a retard to be on lithium. I mean, that's like...
Oh, I was.
Son of Sam gets lithium.
Yeah, lithium. Wow.
Lexapro, Klonopin.
Clonnies, nice.
The Clonnies were good.
Nice.
That was the one part that was enjoyable.
Have you guys ever been on, like, everybody I know is on Zoloft or something. Have you guys ever went on any of that stuff?
I did a little Valium when I had my eyes done.
Yeah, but never, yeah.
Vicodin for a tooth.
Yeah.
I took some of that Vicodin, and I still have some.
Yeah.
This is how good Vicodin is. I was given the prescription by the dentist, had it filled, went home, took one.
Right.
Never took Vicodin in my life. Took one. The second I started feeling the effects, I grabbed the bottle and counted how many I had left, and I was pissed that I only had that many. And every time I took another one, I was like, one less. God damn it, one less. That shit is the best drug ever made.
Welcome to my entire life. Welcome to Club Ron. I always, no matter what drug I ever took, I mean, even when I was a little kid, I would think to myself, why would anyone want to feel anything else but this
so
drug?
Good.
Yeah.
And as a kid, you bring that up, it was the same thing with things like cookies
or
something. You'd be eating the cookies and go, I only have 3 cookies left. Damn it.
Gotta eat them sparingly.
That's how I felt.
I did the same thing with my Valium. Then I'm cutting them in half to sacrifice the buzz a little bit.
Gotta save it so you have it a little longer,
I got my eyes done, and he gave me, like, I think just 10 lousy Valiums, the lowest dose. But, man, I think it lasted a year.
You just giggle to yourself.
Right.
Like, I'd get up to take a leak, and I'd stand up and just go like you're enjoying the feeling so much.
And that's why, did you ever go to a hospital and somebody is just tranked up where they can actually sit there and work the methadone or whatever?
Work it.
Yeah, whatever
morphine.
opiate that they happen to be on morphine. And they're just like, they're just telling you all their problems, and the thumb never stops. The thumb is just going constantly.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a safe thing.
Right, and it'll be your grandmother.
Know.
You know what I mean? Like, it'll be somebody who's never been around opiates in their life,
right.
and they're just taking an hour to light a cigarette.
Like they're playing the PlayStation game.
Your church-going grandma
right.
will just pump that.
Yeah. She's Miles
like
Davis.
No
10 minutes later. Just playing a trumpet. Hating white people. It's so strange.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
I probably should be on something, but I don't want to lose the edge there.
Is that
I don't want to be this mellow.
Look at the edge he got.
Well, yeah, nothing worked
edgier.
on Fez.
You got edgier?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't calm down. When I went on the Zoloft, I would go to sleep at night, and every dream had melting faces.
All right, right on.
Wow.
I'm going to start Zoloft Monday.
Now, you remember Mike Tyson was on the Zoloft, and he said they put me on the Zoloft to keep from killing y'all. He said that on the news. He just looked into the camera and said that.
They basically gave him saltpeter. Just something to limp his dick up so he would stop raping people. Mike, this is going to help you. It'll turn your cock into a rope. Things will get better from that point on. Fez's I would be doing the show, and I would just start to hear this.
Oh,
and
wow.
he's just banging. His feet were going. His hands were going.
I couldn't calm down my legs, and I would stand up to do the show, and I would have to wrap one leg around the other to keep it from tapping incessantly.
So you're still on the drugs?
No, I got off everything.
Yeah, that sucks.
I went
couldn't
down.
do anymore.
Well, none of the drugs that he took were fun drugs. He took stuff that just made him worse.
And
rather
nothing
than
worked.
better.
Yeah.
Nothing worked.
Not
whatsoever.
fun, like makes you feel good drugs, huh?
No, and everyone, anyone that I knew that was on antidepressants would say, one day you're going to wake up and the world's going to look different.
Yeah.
Never.
Never.
Never. I'm watching Tom Cruise with Matt Lauer, and Tom, you got a point.
Hey, just to change gears really fast, the second phase of the Opie and Anthony auction is starting as we talk. Eric is in the other room adding all sorts of items to our auction for the victims of Hurricane Katrina. There's a link on opieandanthony.com to all the old items.
Yeah.
A lot of those old items go away Monday. That's it. And
really?
Yeah, and the second phase is starting today. And so far he has up in Opie and Anthony, what's an HES promotional sign autographed? Do you know what that is?
No.
All right. Also up there now is an Opie and Anthony Mardi Gras banner autographed. Opie and Anthony Steve's American Flame shirt is now up there for bid, and accepting bids on that.
Here he comes.
And the Opie and Anthony, just another Steve Flame shirt, has been added to the items.
He'll let us know what it is.
Oh, that?
Liar, whore, and you know it.
Wow, it's like a 6-foot sign with our cartoon characters on it, signed by all three of us.
Do you prefer if I call you Eric, or do you want Sex Bagel, or do you want to be called Hawk?
Fancy talk for a whore.
How many items are you getting up there today, Eric?
About 40, 45.
40 to 45 new items will be up. Go to opieandanthony.com. The link's there to get to our auction.
What is this, another hurricane heading our way? Look at this.
It's Tropical Storm Ophelia.
Just kind of spinning out of control in the Atlantic.
Well, you know what? We better hold on to some of that money before we send it out,
Other people might need.
Like us.
We might need.
You never know.
It's all about the hurricanes now, so CNN is teasing it like it may hit land anywhere between Florida and Maine. Thanks for the heads up.
The news has jumped on that whole thing. The local New York news has jumped on the whole what happens if a Category 5 hits New York, and they just have this whole disaster scenario spelt out and what we need to do and what supplies we need to have in the house. Do you know what it would take for a Category 5 to get this far north?
Sure.
Has a Category 5 ever in history gotten this far north?
June 14th, I think.
Really? Thank you, Jim.
Haven't some bad things hit like Long Island before, though?
Back in
nor'easters.
Back in 1938, Ron. Yes, there was a hurricane that
38
destroyed 6,000 homes and over 600 people died. Yes, you're right.
On Long Island?
Yes.
Well, I did not know that.
Yeah, 1938, and I think it was a 3.
What do we got to do to evacuate Billy Joel? How do we protect what we have out there?
Hey, we got to back up for 1 second. Lee Abrams is on the line from Washington. Lee?
Yeah.
I hear you got some items for the Opie and Anthony auction.
Well, yeah,
Hold on, real fast. We got Ron and Fez in the studio. Did you guys meet Lee Abrams?
Yes, we did have the opportunity to meet the legend Lee Abrams. Sorry.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
The mad scientist of radio.
Yes. So, you guys interested in maybe a gold platinum record?
Yeah, we could use a couple of those for the
Well,
auction.
who is the artist?
Well, I've got an A, B, and a C list. Now, the A list, maybe in the case of nuclear war you can have. That's my Doors, Zeppelin, Kiss. Now, however, the B list is, we'll get to that in a sec, because that's the ones I think you'll be interested in. Then there's a C list. You can have as many as you want. That's Rick Springfield, Steelheart, Winger.
Winger.
I'll take it. Count me in.
Now, so let's talk about the B list. We got, this is from the personal collection, a Ozzy Osbourne Platinum. This is not the imitation kind you can buy at Pier 1 Import. This is the real thing.
Is it in a fine wood frame?
Why is that a B list, sir?
You're pissing off Jimmy Norton
Jimmy
right now.
is fuming.
Well, the reason is, couple of reasons. One is it's the top of the B list. But, I'm old. And what really matters to me are those Led Zeppelins and Doors and those kind of things. Those are that's emotional. B-list means these are fucking great, but it's really not, just like emotionally critical to me. And C-list,
What now? The Ozzy? What record is it for?
This is Ultimate Sin.
Okay.
It's not the cliche, the other ones. This is and it's it's platinum.
Platinum.
Now also, I'm looking at the wall here. I'll just give you some other artists. Offspring, that's a cool one. I know you don't want Yes, although they're a cool band.
You got any more Ozzy or Sabbath?
Well, I might have at home I think I have a paranoid, but I got to look for that one.
Hey, we'll take the yes one, by the way. Someone out there would want
and paranoid.
How many do you want? 1 or 2?
1 or 2?
3?
That would be next.
All right, how about we give you the Ozzy? I mean, because I think that's hot. And I know, and actually, one of the reasons I put that on the B list, meaning I'm giving it to you guys, is because I know Norton loves him, and
right.
He's huge and he's major. So it's really an A-lister, but it's one of those ones I put on the B list because the B list ones are the ones I want to give you guys.
And how about the paranoid? If you find that at home, I mean, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, that's kind of an A-lister, but let me check.
Yeah, he ain't giving you that one.
He might.
Hey, Lee, you send up what you can, all right?
Hey, done. I'll have him send out today.
Some gold and platinum records from Lee Abrams.
Let me ask you a question. How does what you have is a real platinum? Like it's a real one from the record company. How do they decide who to give them to?
Well, I think there's three things. One, just guys that got to schmooze because they have a lot of, there are a lot of listeners in their market, and they figure, regardless if they even heard of the artist, they'll give them the platinum or gold record just to when they're begging for their next record to get played, they'll say, hey, I gave you that platinum record for so and so. Will you play this artist nobody's ever heard of? And, oh, yeah, thanks for that platinum. My wife's real impressed and all that.
Oh, okay.
Then there's the type that you actually were really early on the record, and, instead of a cash payout, they really, show their appreciation through the gold or platinum record. Then there's the guys who actually were involved in the music, whether it was, production team or, somebody at the label that really, sort of nursed the record through the process.
The Peola people, probably.
Yeah, Peola, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, people that accept it.
And a lot of times the ultimate Peola is...
cocaine.
Well, yeah.
As we used to say, hey, Lee, remember this? Hey, that sure smells like a hit.
Hey, gotta go to the bathroom. How about you?
Get over here with that album and a razor. Let's go. I want to hear it all.
Yeah. I don't know if we should go there, but for some other time we must.
Yeah, it all happened, Lee. We know it. It's just in the past.
We're
it's
not
all
stupid,
right?
It was fun, but it was way in the past, yep.
All right.
And a lot of terrible music got played on rock radio.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
In the 80s.
There were cocaine records, no question about it. And, God, some of them, tested well, so you still hear them. It's like, oh, my God. If you only knew why that record got played in the first place.
What are you most embarrassed about putting on the radio, Lee? What's the worst thing that you ever got behind?
I'd have to say some of those just real cheesy, shitty hairband songs in the mid-'80s. I'm looking at some of them now, and I'm sure the guy. Actually, I met the other nice guys, but looking at a gold record for Steelheart,
right?
They sucked. And Brittany Fox and all these. And again, I'm sure they're fine musicians and all that. But
what about Dangerous Toys?
Dangerous Toys. I used to run a thing called Z-Rock, which is this metal channel in the '80s, and every summer we had these pool parties where we would invite everybody at my house, and they'd start at noon on Saturday and end 3 p.m. Monday, peeling people out of the bushes, and they played at one of the shows and at one of these pool parties, and one of the guys threw up so bad we had to call 3 different plumbers to actually handle the plumbing problem from the vomit in the master bedroom toilet.
That's thick.
It was horrible, but it's kind of a legendary vomit.
All right, Jesus.
And I don't remember too much about them playing. I think they were pretty good. I think they were touring with Aerosmith, which made them kind of oh wow, look what we got. Bring Aerosmith with.
Thank you, Lee.
Hey, no problem. I'll get these off today.
Thank you so much, Lee.
Anytime.
Bye, Lee.
Lee Abrams down there in Washington. We love that guy.
Bye.
All right, so there you go, the Opie and Anthony auction. By the way, Anthony, a lot of items go away on Monday.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking at the top 5 items.
Ooh.
My inline skate's still up there.
Of course.
Just under $5,000.
How's Than's sign doing?
That's why I'm going down this road, because he's obsessing about it.
Yes, he is.
Than is sitting in for Eric to my left, and every once in a while I'll look over there, and he's just watching the bids.
Yeah, he's going
to
crazy.
see if his item is moving up or not. And yesterday it was in second place, and today it's down to fourth place.
Oh, he was
no.
He was pissed that it dropped into third yesterday.
That's right. Now it's down to fourth place. The Opie and Anthony assault on the media sign that got Arthur Chien fired. Matter of fact, the Daily News talked about this sign and this auction on Wednesday or whatever it was, Tuesday.
I'm sure it's just because I haven't hit refresh yet.
All right, why don't you refresh?
Still fourth.
Still fourth.
What's ahead of it besides the skates?
Some of the other assault on the media signs, like Lil Connor and Donkey Sausage, those signs, I guess, we're giving away now.
When Steve's flame shirts pass him up, there'll be no consoling him.
No. And more items going up as we speak. All morning long, we're adding the second phase to the
I brought
Opie
in the
Anthony
holy
auction.
grail of items.
What do you got?
It's my red birthday Scarface shirt that my parents got me.
Stop it.
I
It's
know.
a famous shirt because we
You
talked
are
about it on
not
the show.
giving that up,
I know,
are you?
it's a tough one to part with.
He already autographed it. It's ready to go.
That's fantastic.
That's right.
You know a disaster hit, Nollins, if something like that could
When
happen.
something like that makes the bid.
Yeah, it's a really cool shirt. I like to call it instant douche. That's exactly what you look like if you put it on.
And Big Kev came in studio today. He's got a couple items, Anthony, that could be interesting to the Opie and Anthony fans. All these items being added as we speak.
Yeah. Well, I got to ask Jimmy though. Any Van Heusen sweaters?
Do you know I have a jar of something. I don't know if I want to sell this yet though. I was saving this, but it's a little jar. You open up and it goes.
Extra gassy today,
Yeah,
sir.
it's called Treat the Jar.
Ronnie just winced.
He opened
I
the
looked
jar.
over. Ron actually winced when he farted.
All the shit you've seen, and that's making you wince?
Yes, it makes me wince.
All right.
I was a radio guy. That's just
I got to
see
put
that
up a
awful.
barrier.
Thank
Put
you.
up a Lysol barrier.
That's all right.
You know, while these guys are here, we should play the fart game today. We got another version of the fart game.
Oh.
Ready to go. But first, it's Big Kev. He brought some items in for the auction.
I brought over there the Stone Pony.
That's a great one.
The poster from the Roadshow.
Yes, let me hold it up for our listeners. Look at this, people.
That's perfect condition.
Yeah,
Actually,
really
that's
is.
really cool.
This doesn't
What
even
year
have
was
hack
that?
holes in it or anything.
No, it doesn't. It's,
This was 1938.
Doesn't it
This
have
was
that
the-
look?
The diving horse
Yeah,
is,
right.
on here off the steel pier.
It looked like you would just see in real small lettering Chuck Berry, you know, before he actually got big.
Yeah.
What I'm noticing
That was
here,
awful.
it's a professional poster. After this event, they got a lot. They turn into tiny little flyers and stuff. That's a real poster, man.
Mm-hmm. Nice listen.
Very nice. It's got a nice weight to it.
Sound of quality.
When you said listen, I pulled back. I thought it was another fart. I didn't know where we were going. I didn't know what the whole
I
deal
thought it was thunder myself, but
Good.
we're going to sign that and throw that up this morning as well. And he has one more item, Anthony.
Yes, this is a collector's item. This thing is a one of a kind. This was actually used as evidence.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a piece of
Yes,
evidence.
it was.
You're right.
It's a piece of
I don't know if
evidence.
this will beat Jimmy's shirt, but the day of Sex for Sam 3, August 15, 2001, I was Paul Mercurio's alternate, and I have the point list for the contest.
That's the actual list that was handed out
Yes.
to the people that went around with the couples having sex in various locations. And that's a list of all the locations and the point values for having sex in those locations.
That's a great one.
And if you look on page 2,
Why 2001? Wasn't it 2002?
Yes.
then it's a typo.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
From last night.
Oh, do we have a certificate of authenticity with
I
this?
guarantee that this is authentic.
Although, who was typing those up back then?
That would be Rick Dogon.
That was Rick?
Ah.
All right. Well, there you
Or
go.
Stinky, who actually got on. Remember once he was off by a year when we asked him to get on and inform the listeners that we are live,
Right.
and by telling them the date.
Right.
And he got on and goes, "We're live today. It's January 8th, 2001." And it was 2002 or something, and he just
You messed up the whole thing that we're trying to do.
screwed the
right now.
whole thing up. Stone Stinky.
So here's a list of locations that the couples went to.
What were some of the ones we forgot or never got mentioned because the church kind of...
Trump Tower, the Intrepid.
Fox News was on there, too.
Fox News, in front of a celebrity. Tiffany's, we talked about that one.
In front of a celebrity. Yeah. FAO Schwartz. We had that on there. In front of a celebrity. Wasn't that the time that the guy from Police Academy, the guy that made the sound effects,
Michael
came in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he sat in the green room, which was the whole outside of the studio, our game room, and he was sitting there waiting to come in. Apparently he's a born-again Christian. So Sex for Sam's going on. And now he walks in, and the couples decide that he's the celebrity they can have sex in front of. So out of nowhere, he's sitting there, and people just started ripping their clothes off and fucking in front of him. He got up and walked out.
That's right.
He left that day.
right.
But did he make like little sound effects like "Wah," and he's opening the door?
His Born Again act is great. He makes the sound of the nails going into Jesus' palm.
You went there.
Whereas if anyone's got some Zoloft or something, because you're out
Shaky.
there.
You
You're
know,
out there now.
Fez is a Lutheran, so if I said something about Martin Luther King, you understand how upset you would be.
Is that what that was?
Yeah,
No.
they think Martin Luther King is Jesus.
Jesus is Jesus.
Right, but you worship Martin Luther King.
No.
A Lutheran.
Yeah.
I take the day off like anyone else, but I don't worship.
What
I've
about
heard
Luther
him talk
Vandross?
about Martin Luther. Yeah.
Yeah.
Martin Luther, but not Martin Luther King.
There's another one?
Martin Luther is the one who nailed his feces to the door of the Catholic Church.
Feces. Feces.
I always thought it was shit. I thought he nailed shit to the door.
TH.
And off he went.
Is that possible?
Fez, you say everything with a TH.
We're signing this.
Yeah, we'll sign that, and that'll be up there for bidding very, very soon. The list from Sex for Sam 3.
I will write fired.
Fired.
Change the date while you're at it.
Let's say hi to Bill in Wyoming. Bill, what's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, Ron and Fez, are you guys queers or something?
There we go. He's from. Where is he from? Wyoming. Oh, and they're very
they'll beat you to
sympathetic.
death.
Yeah. Leave you up chained to a fence, bleeding.
No, up here they fuck cheap.
All right, well.
Are you guys queer or
As
something?
long as it's
was the question,
girl
right?
sheep.
Let them think whatever they want, Ronnie. We don't care. We don't care.
Yeah,
Let their sick minds
I
think
definitely
whatever
care.
they want. We're just going to live our lives.
No, I want them to know I'm straight. It's really important.
Trust
to
me,
Don't
Ronnie
think whatever.
Ronnie
Seriously, yeah, I care.
It doesn't matter. Let their minds go in the gutter if they want to.
I'll take a lie detector test right now.
Think
if I
every
have
sick
to.
thought.
You know, it's the stupidest act. It's seriously the stupidest act in the history of radio. Because how many people, how many hayseeds, do you think we lose just right off the bat?
Right off the bat.
If I listen to it, it's a fag show. I'm not going to do it. So it doesn't bring one person in.
No.
It's not like gay people ever call and go, thank you for doing this act. It really helps. Well, so we get nothing out of it.
Yeah, you
starting
think
with
thank
a hand
you.
tied
Yeah,
behind your back.
nothing.
Ronnie,
Yeah.
how's the kids?
The kids are great.
Good.
You kidding me?
Good.
I got kids.
Adopted.
Yeah, that's right. No, we didn't.
How are the kids in Massachusetts?
Seriously, I'm unbelievably straight.
Yeah.
I can't vouch for Fez.
Fez?
What? I have no kids.
He never answers the question.
He'd have to get his dick wet.
We've been trying to figure this one out for, 5 years
What
now.
would you guess if you had to?
What do you think? Look at him.
I think looks are deceiving, to be honest with you. Not in his case, but in a lot of
Let's say hi to Jenny in New Jersey. Jenny? Jenny!
Hello?
Hi.
Are you Jenny?
No, I'm Denise.
Oh, but we were talking to you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I figured it out. I figured it out.
At that point, you go, I'm not Jenny, I'm Denise, and this is what I have for the show.
Yeah. But anyway, my husband called me to tell me that Stern's doing a tirade about how he invented everything, and Gary even went so far as to say that some people might say, Howard, that you invented breathing. So they're definitely listening to you.
Of course they do. I guess Howard didn't prepare for a show today.
I guess so.
He
So
pulls that
somebody
out of
might
his
take it.
back pocket every time he doesn't have much on his show. All right, Jenny,
but
thank you.
hopefully.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
bye.
Bye, miss.
Although it could just be a best of.
That's true, too.
It could be a best of from years ago, from last week.
Right. Paul, what's up?
This is Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah, I'm from Kansas City working down in Jacksonville, and I tuned into the douches at Lex and Terry over here, and the first thing they're doing is bashing you guys and the Army.
And the Army. They don't want to bash the Army, trust me.
They
And it's not an army, it's a bunch of pests. There's a
They
big
said
fucking
to
difference.
have the Army bring it on in so many words, if I can paraphrase.
Okay, Army, bring it on. These faggots whose message board was crashed in an hour. 1-800-977-DO-US. D-O-U-S. D-O-U-S. Oh, that was just a little verbal tick.
You're just a little confused because it's your birthday.
I get scared. I should sing it. 1-800-977-DO-US. D-O-U-S. Call them because they're saying bring it on. And there are a couple of fucking Florida dullards with phony radio voices. They can't even be men and talk the way they normally talk. They gotta talk like that. They're fucking phonies and they're cowards, and the Army's gonna smash their faces.
All right. There you go.
Douchebags.
Lay waste.
Let's say hi to Rich in New Jersey. Rich?
Yeah, on that Jimmy, I feel like Ozzy lip-syncing last night on a football game.
I didn't see it, man.
Yeah, let's bring Ben in here.
Ben knows about the Ozzy thing. You saw it last night.
Yeah, might as well, since I asked for the Michael Rapaport bio an hour ago. That hasn't showed up. Let's see if we can talk about Boston.
I came in and Ben was just laughing uncontrollably, like he usually does. But
What?
Did
he really talking to a mic that was on? Stupid.
Yeah, that mic wasn't on there.
You have to revenge.
That's what you
have
get.
to just wait a second. Did you even see it, Jim?
No, I didn't.
He sucked.
I saw it. He's older.
He sucks. The Stones are old. They kicked his ass.
He's got a point there. The Stones are
Stones
old.
were good last night.
The Stones are definitely better live performers, but so what? None of them are as interesting as Ozzy.
You know what it is?
as a
You know what
guy.
it is, too, though? Why he would agree to let Bob Kraft interrupt him throughout the song.
Bob Kraft is a douche, that's why.
Oh.
There you go, that's why it happened, because Kraft is a douche.
Yeah, 3 world championships.
Who cares? He didn't win them.
Was
he just
Ozzy
sat there and
lip-syncing?
shit into his diapers.
Steve and I just didn't think so.
A lot of people think
like
that Ozzy was lip-syncing.
Well, then
let's
he
hear
turned
it
his
and I'll
mic
tell you.
on. His voice was really hoarse.
Let's hear it and I'll tell you.
So now he's singing, and it sounds good?
It sounded, yeah.
And then he stops to talk into the mic, and he's all raspy and can't talk.
Very rarely, if you're lip syncing, you're going to talk. I'll let you know immediately if he's lip syncing.
All right.
Here to perform Crazy Train,
stop.
the Patriots'
No, it's
traditional
live.
entrance anthem, Ozzy Osbourne.
Here to
It's lip syncing.
Stop.
It's lip syncing.
What was that?
That's the intro.
Yeah, that's the album.
If they're
the album, right.
They're introing the album, it's a lip sync. But then again, maybe Ozzy went live. I don't think so. That's live.
That's live. Oh, that's live. Well, now
Hold on, but these guys will explain what they saw, Steve and Ben.
Now they can then start the lip sync
He's
music.
playing what's called a click track, and there's a vocal on the click track that is processed with all kinds of vocal effects, and that's what kicks in, and that's what's obvious.
Right. Then you can just stop singing anytime you want, and that takes over, and then you could talk like.
Or you kind of sing along with your own voice. Is that what you do?
Yeah, that would probably be bad.
Let's hear it.
I will say what I think is going on here. That probably for a while now they've had pre-recorded live tracks. They don't take it off the album,
Right.
but at some point they went in somewhere or did a recording of a live performance and they used that vocal track.
A lot of bands do it with backing vocals, but you don't. A lot of times you don't really hear it with lead vocals unless the person's doing like a lot of dancing, like a Britney Spears or something.
Ozzy's sound though has always been that doubled vocal thing too, so it's kind of like. They're throwing it behind him anyway.
I can tell you, when I saw him with Sabbath recently, I mean, he sounded better live than I've seen him in years. I think because he's clean and sober now, so...
Still to come, Trisha Yearwood.
Trisha Yearwood.
Did everybody else sing full songs?
Stones did 2 songs with Green Day with 1.
I wonder why he was interrupted, unless it was a time thing or unless because they come out...
how they set it up.
Out.
That's what the team runs out to normally, so he did it live, but the team was running out. To the song, he was in a big football helmet.
Oh, maybe that's... All right, maybe it was...
What?
Poor Ozzy.
Poor Ozzy.
So odd.
That's probably why. He was singing with background vocals. But that was
Zack was
definitely
playing with
live.
him last night, too.
Yeah, I know, I saw a picture. But that was background vocals, that's all.
There's something going on though because he was very clean. You heard it very clean and crisp vocals, and then he.
I would rather have heard him sing it like that. Falling, I love
Yeah.
it. I have a tape of Ozzy in like 1981. It's live. I think it was Randy's when he's opened Over the Mountain, and he cracks by the second verse of his opening song. It's my fucking favorite audio ever captured. It's great. He can't get through the first song.
I feel so bad, though, bashing Ozzy in front of Jimmy. It's like you're bashing his dad or something.
Yeah,
Right?
Ozzy, he's
You're
fucking-
really...
Should have been dead in 1975. The fact that he's still standing in a little football helmet. Good for him. That faggot Jim Morrison sang "People Are Strange" and fell face first into his soup.
Allegedly.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what's weird? I think there was even a vocal track for the audience. I don't know. I don't think that was actually people that into it.
That might be
I know.
football
Fans.
Now you
What's
could tell
going on?
when he was going because they'll do that in between songs. The crowd was responding,
Yeah.
so that could be. You might be right. It might have been a live tracked up. But
I was in Atlanta, and that tomahawk chop thing that they do, that thing is vocal track. So I'm sitting there, and I hear it, and it comes up on the PA, and then people start, like little lemmings, start to go along. I'm like, what the fuck?
A lot of bands that used to play arenas but are now playing the clubs, they do that to sort of like beef their egos up. They track a lot of vocals, and I'm not kidding about that.
Ozzy might do
300 people.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need to track a happy crowd reaction. It just happens. You can't help yourself.
You can't stop.
Enough.
You're there, you just get into
football
it.
helmet.
It's Christmas.
Football helmet.
Yeah, that's where you should stand on opening day.
I see some photoshops out of that one.
And that was actually the Little League helmet that Ben used to wear.
All right, Ron and Fez in studio. You guys are doing a thing today. We should promote that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're all going, it turns out.
The whole gang's heading out there.
BB King's, that's this afternoon, 5:30. It starts free beer. BB King's in Times Square.
5:30 to 7:30, and everybody's going, right? You're in, Ope?
I'm in.
Right. And then Jimmy, this is also like a little good luck to Jimmy.
Well, it's more of a birthday bash.
Yeah, it is. It's a birthday
Yeah,
bash.
Happy birthday.
And big a present for Jimmy.
And Brian Regan might make it. Because we're going to Brian Regan later tonight as well.
Yeah, Brian Regan
City.
said he definitely wants to come. He goes, he's got this Conan thing, though.
I
go,
can't
you
blow
can
that
still
off.
be there. You can still be there, Brian.
But he's that nice. He's trying to figure out how he could, like, squeeze in this party in between his gig at Caroline's.
You troubled him.
And his Conan appearance.
And hurricane relief efforts.
And now Jimmy is going to find the dark side of Regan. He said he's going to find out what Regan is actually
There's something there.
Skeletons, maybe.
There's got to be.
Yeah. The old days.
Yeah.
Something awful, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not good stuff.
We saw him after a few beers
Yeah.
during your show a couple of times, and he knows how to party a little bit.
Oh, yeah. He's always been a drinker.
Yeah.
But, God knows what happens after everyone else leaves.
Right.
He likes to bite prostitutes on the fat of their back.
You know what? It's so weird. I used to know this comic. His name, well, I don't know if I should say his name, but he was this black guy that was the overly nicest guy in the world.
Vince
Champ, yeah. And I mean, it was a good buddy to everybody. Would help everybody get gigs. And when you shake your hand, it would be too hard, one of those guys.
Yeah.
And then later found out that he had this string of rapes. And the way that they found out is like they figured out his itinerary of this college tour that he had done because he was in towns where there was no black guys at all. You know what I mean? Like little small towns in Iowa. And
Paradise?
Yeah.
Utopia, Long Island.
Asshole.
What's that like?
I'm honestly trying to tell a story from my heart.
Of course
and
you are.
Turn this into a KKK meeting. But like some FBI guy, doing numbers, like the numbers guy on CBS, figured it out. Like, what would a black person be doing in each one of these towns?
It's like some CSI shit.
Yeah, he was so
definitely.
weirded out with it. Like, he didn't want to rape, it was like a whole nother part of his personality. And after he was done raping them, he would make them pray with them. Like, it's not bad enough being raped. Now you have to pray with them.
And you guys knew this comic?
I never met him. I didn't know him. I just knew his...
I knew him for years, and I would have swore he had nothing to do with it.
He's still in jail? He got a lot of jail time.
Yeah, I mean...
He was raping white women?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, if you're going to rape,
And
you might as well. Yeah. Well, first of all...
He is a ballsy motherfucker, man.
I think he raped some black women, but no one believed them. So... You know how Bush feels. You've heard
He was a great comedian, Brock Peters.
All right, we're going to step aside. Can we play the Fez audio when we get back?
Yeah.
Is this going to be uncomfortable?
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Of course,
that's
but
the
it's
best
good.
reason to play it.
Well, that's what I was hoping for.
And then I think we've got to do the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. We
yeah,
have
then
to
we
run
can
into
doing our
interviews.
XM channel
Yeah.
interviews.
Oh, good luck there.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, we got to do that too today.
Should do them in here.
In here, sure.
Yeah, let's
On
do
the
it
show.
live.
Yeah, I would love to.
Let's do it live because
Yeah.
Ron and Fez have started their promotional tour. And
Yeah, we went through this, kids. We'll
Yeah.
tell you how it is.
Great, I would love to do it from here.
All right.
Like sands through the hourglass, so is the Owenay virus.
All right, anything else from the Zack Wylde interview we want to play?
Anything else? How about anything at all? I'm telling you, I'm a bad
Anything
interviewer.
with Jimmy on it.
No.
Well, there's so much audio. I don't know if we could get to all this. I'm trying to just get to the...
Talks about going with double duty with. He's very respectful towards Ozzy. He talks about a prank he pulled in Philly where he wore a dress with his whole. He brought his whole group of guys into a mall in
Group
Philly.
of guys?
Yeah, Zach loves homo humor.
Yeah, he does.
He lives for
He
gay
does.
humor.
Yeah.
He's a big biker. They love that shit.
By that you mean the crew.
Yes.
That he rolls with.
Yes. I'm not going to get out of that one.
They would dress like bitches.
All right, let's play the audio from the prank here, all right?
You did something in a dress. I don't know. It was fucking. It was in Philadelphia. I mean, Kim from YSP, who was in love with you, was telling me that you did something in a dress. I don't know what it was. Did you go on stage in a dress, or did you do something in public with a dress? It was really completely uncalled for.
Something in a dress. Anything in a dress.
Anything with a D in it. Fucking asshole.
Humna, 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 humna.
Just so happy to be communicating. So sick. I love it.
Humna, humna. Shut for the future.
Dude, I knew it too. I fucking knew this was gonna happen. It was just gonna be. It's fine. I mean,
It's
I'm okay with it.
adorable.
It's not
what it
adorable.
is.
It's like a
irritating.
big clock right behind it, like whoever he's interviewing in 10 seconds. He will be kicked off this bus. When did you start? When did you start? You play guitar? You had a dress, you wore a dress, you bought a dress, something with a dress. It's like on the $25,000 pyramid with Zack Wylde. Something with a dress, you wore a dress, you had a dress. The things guys like a homo do? Pass. Pass on.
I got to hear the beginning of
Move
this
on.
again. All right, listen again.
You did something in a dress. I don't know. It was fucking. It was in Philadelphia. I mean, Kim from YSP, who was in love with you, was telling me that you did something in a dress. I don't know what it was. Did you go on stage in a dress, or did you do something in a dress? It was really.
I don't even need the answer. I don't even. You said dress like 18 times.
Oh, it's awful.
Something in a dress. Zach, what's your address? I need something with a dress. Oh, God.
And hit the bell every time he says dress. Ready? And this question. I want to try to hear the rest of it.
You did something in a dress. I don't. It was fucking. It was in Philadelphia. I mean, Kim from YSP, who was in love with you, was telling me that you did something in a dress. I don't know what it was. Did you go on stage in a dress, or did you do something in public with a dress? It was really completely uncalled for and hilarious.
He tried to, like, reshape that question every time he started to ask it. Like, no, that's not the right approach. Let's try this approach. Fuck that. Abort! Go to this way. Go this way. Someone else told me about the dress. No, I knew about the dress. It was hysterical with the dress. Women wear dresses sometimes, and we... Oh, you're a fan of the birdcage. Oh, is that fantastic?
We're smashing your face. We should have been down there helping out with this whole thing, but
you could hear his little heart pounding.
Oh, he's freaking out.
You kept waiting for them to realize, wait a minute, you're Jimmy Norton. Go away.
Leave. Old Jimmy Norton.
Oh, kept waiting for my professional mask to fall off. You did something in a dress. I don't know. It was fucking. It was in Philadelphia. I mean, Kim from YSP, who was in love with you, was telling me that you did something in a dress. I don't know what it was. Did you go on stage in a dress, or did you do something in public with a dress? It was really completely uncalled for and hilarious.
Oh, I like when he goes, it's uncalled for. Oh, fuck, that's going to piss him off. And hilarious.
Uncalled for. And hilarious. Don't hit me. Don't kick me out. Don't kick me out. Yeah, this is my moment. Don't kick me out,
Every
please.
question I ask has to have a disclaimer.
Oh, I know.
And believe me, I
love it.
I'm a worm.
I absolutely love
it. It is the cutest interview ever, Jimmy.
Awful.
Don't you worry about it.
Easy.
Opie and Anthony, the virus is spreading.
Wow, the second phase of the Opie and Anthony auction is going up as we speak, Anthony.
Yeah.
Lots of bids on all the new stuff already.
Really?
The Opie and Anthony Mardi Gras banner that we signed, $255 already. It's only been up there for 30 minutes.
Nice.
All right, we're adding a ton of new items throughout today's show.
Don't be embarrassed to say it. What's that Scarface shirt up to? Is that in second place yet?
I don't even know if that's up there
What?
yet, Jimmy.
Get it up there.
Let me see.
Don't
else?
make the people wait.
Well, good news. The Opie and Anthony Brian Regan Cup of Dirt, autographed by Brian Regan, who's playing Caroline's all weekend here in New York City. 4 bids so far. $36 for a cup of dirt.
For a cup of dirt.
That's not bad, huh?
Can we get Hawk in here? I got a question for Hawk. Where is Hawk?
Get Hawk.
Hey, Mars, do you know where Hawk is?
No,
sir. Fan?
He's coming.
All right. Can you grab Eric?
The Opie and Anthony Ron and Fez photo set autographed by everyone is up to a penny. So that's
Ooh, my shirt is at $3,800 already. Am I correct?
You're correct.
Where's the shirt?
Are you kidding?
Yes.
Oh.
Where's? By the way, you know what else they should put up for auction? Because I was asking for it at 7. How about the Michael Rapaport bio? Could they put that up for auction and maybe sell them on our desks? Fucking Ben, you'll have it by 8 o'clock. What is he working on a project right now? You're waiting to update? Jesus Christ!
All right. Well, Eric is adding items every couple minutes at this point. Okay, there you go. It's only been up there, Jimmy, for 15 minutes tops. There's 2 bids so far on the Opie and Anthony Jim Norton Scarface shirt that you wore. It's autographed. It's going for $26 so far.
It was my birthday shirt for my parents.
Right. That's right.
They thought this would be like young and hip to buy me a shirt from 1983. It's an awful shirt. I should bring it. I have a bunch of clothes for the homeless. But the homeless place, it's a funny story. I used to take all my the clothes I would give to the homeless people to this. It was a little place. It was called Dumpster.
Yes.
No, it was a bin in like the the Manhattan mini storage for homeless people. But now they moved it, so I had no place to give all my clothes. But it's funny you mentioned those Van Heusen sweaters.
Van Heusen.
Those. Awful.
His mom would buy him Van Heusen sweaters.
Sure. Because that's what the kids are wearing. I'm fucking almost 40, Mom. They're awful shirts. I've never worn a Van Heusen, so if you want some packaged sweaters, maybe I should go through that bin and bring out some clothes.
Yeah, definitely.
As a kid, did she shop at Wallach's for you?
I don't know if we had a Wallach's.
Wallach's. That was a
Wallach's.
store that, as a kid, never even dreamt of going into. And when your mother took you shopping for school clothes, you could safely walk right past Wallach's.
I still have to take Fez out for tight, itchy pants. Every September, I got to get him in, get new pants.
Not again, not before the new show starts. I hate tight, itchy pants.
I got him, I'm in such a hurry, I make him change in the aisle. My mom actually did that to me when I was a kid.
Oh, no dressing room?
Just yanked my pants down.
How embarrassing.
I'm like in 1st or 2nd grade, and I'm just trying pants on, just in front of people.
That's
Some
embarrassing.
Kind of sale.
I never liked those old barroom door dressing rooms as a kid where your head and your legs are poking out the top and the bottom. As a kid, I wanted a vault. I was so uptight about nudity or anything. Right. I wanted to make sure no one was there.
No surprise there, Anthony.
And she's like, try it on. Try these clothes on. There. And you shut the door and you're standing in the store. You're naked. And, great, you got the swinging barroom door.
Who decided that was the great place for a saloon look?
Yeah. The saloon look.
The COCK Corral.
Or some of the places would just have that, curtain. It was just like a cheap curtain hanging down. And you would just be behind there and you could see people.
It didn't close all the way. Of course.
You want to protect your little dick from the world. That's all you want to do.
Oh, you knew people wanted to see it?
Sure.
Young Anthony changing into 2 guys.
Your shame. They want to stare at your shame.
I'm trying to try on my tough skins and
2 pale Italian legs with little white socks down by the ankles and a cock dangling not far behind. Just a big piece of Italian beef. So
That's
embarrassed
exactly
by
why I didn't like those barn door ones. My cock hung down below it.
My mom was going like this. Where's the husky section? Just shut up, Mom. Just drop it.
All right, let her in. Let her in.
Who's coming?
No,
in?
not for. You got to go with Stalker Patty first.
Patty.
She has an item to add to the Opie and Anthony auction. By the way, the intern for a day is already up to $45.
Patty, where are things like I want chocolate-covered cherries? Where are they? Do you have them?
Not today, but I...
Why did... how about a mic?
Wait, can we get a mic on?
How about a mic first?
I just came down to bring down the wig.
Why? How come you know every time you come here I need chocolate from Godiva?
Anthony, I will make sure you have some chocolate to bite to
Chocolate-covered cherries.
That's a great shirt.
Okay, sure.
Patty,
those are great.
It's a cool shirt. Removes all femininity, which is nice. Jesus Christ.
That and her William Frawley pants that she got pulled up to her neck.
I can't get past the shorts. What is up with those shorts?
Why do you...
I wore those the last time I was here.
They're up.
Hey, Rick, there's a fight on tonight.
Those are the worst shorts I've ever seen. Pull them down.
Yeah, if you pulled them down, they're longs. Not even shorts anymore. Look at them.
They're knickers.
Up to your armpits.
Patty, no girl is wearing their shorts up to their belly button.
Yeah.
And it's actually above your belly button.
She bought.
My belly button's here.
Yeah, she bought these at a little store called Cunties. I don't know whether you've ever been there.
No, it's okay to say it's spelled with a K.
Yeah, it is.
That's like mom jeans.
Patty's actually trying out something new. She's got the. You ever see the look?
on SNL.
You ever see the look where the girls wear the thong out the back of their pants like that?
That
right.
at all.
She's
I feel
trying
like my
something new.
underwear is showing.
She wants to have her bra sticking out of the top of her shorts. If that thing gets stepped on 800 times by 3 different people, perhaps that would have worked.
I was trying to shut her up because I knew you were going somewhere,
know,
and she was
thank you,
being
Jimmy.
fucking Laura literal. Well, technically, I don't like to. We get it, stupid. It's called jokes.
You can tell my jokes start getting this loud.
Wow, those shorts are just awful.
Horrible.
They're not bad. The shoes are kind of nice, though.
All right, Patty, what did you bring for the Opie and Anthony auction? You said it, but, we wanted the big reveal, but you don't know how to do radio.
Nah, you walk right in.
No.
Wig in hand.
Right.
Good.
It's the original wig both times that I wore right after. The original
one of the times it's not original.
Yeah, well, for the new listeners, we used to shave Stalker Patty's hair off, and then she had to wear this awful wig, and there's a famous bit where I was screaming, take the wig, take the wig, take the wig. That's the wig. Yeah, I get it. Jesus.
That's the wig.
That's the wig, and we're going to throw it up there for the Opie and Anthony auction.
That's the same wig Stallone wore in Nighthawks.
I had a nicer,
Shut up! No one cares.
It's always good in the middle of a big laugh, and when that voice just cuts in, it ends all fun immediately.
Just puts a halt to it.
It's like taking a hammer to your heart on.
Wow, this feels good. Let me just stomp on that and ruin it.
Never step on a Nighthawks reference under any circumstances.
Exactly.
Right.
They don't come often, you know?
No, with this wig, why not the sheets from when you stayed at Fez Watley's house? And
you slept at
in
Fez
DC.
Watley's house?
I went down to Washington last year in 2004, and I was hosted by
Sponsored.
Sponsored, really?
And I ate at Ron's house every night with his family.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that?
And Ronnie has a wife and some kids, right?
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
What did you have to do? Hold her in your palm and feed her with an eyedropper? Little bird body.
It was her first time she had traveled anywhere. It was her first time on a plane. And
I loved it.
Yes. And flying back, she was so excited. She didn't want to miss her flight in the morning. She slept on my couch fully clothed in her shoes, ready to go out the door to the airport.
Like a fighter pilot ready to scramble. You are something there, lady.
I love looking out the window. What I wouldn't give to go on another plane ride. It's fun. Takeoff and landing is the best. I love it. It's so cool.
I'd love to send you on a plane ride in Greece. That'd be nice.
No, I just never traveled on a plane before, so it was so fascinating. It was awesome.
It was what?
Yeah.
Exhilarating.
Let's send her to New Orleans.
Why does her joy make me physically ill?
I don't know. There's something about her that just
fascinating.
It's fascinating, exhilarating, thrilling.
Maybe because the joy of a 50-year-old when it comes out sounding like somebody who's 4,
right.
It just kind of bugs you.
How would you like to be on the plane next to her?
Oh.
And she's acting like she's one of the Wright brothers.
Yeah.
It's that new to her.
I did say something inappropriate while I was on the plane. We were going down for the landing. I'm like, oh, my God, we're going down. You don't say that on a plane.
Oh, let's go to those moments. You know, it's just, that would have been an awful plane ride. Look, the clouds were going above them. The guy's looking, hoping a mountain is coming.
Everybody else is like sleeping and everything, and my eyes are glued to the window, and I'm looking down and everywhere.
Patty, they weren't sleeping. They were politely telling you to shut the fuck up.
They were all praying for a crash.
And then when I landed on the plane and arrived in Washington, I got a hand clap like applause. They said this is her first time on a plane, seat 12A or whatever it was.
Oh, you were that
Everybody
person?
clapped for me.
No, they never said this was her first time on a plane seat. Why would they
plane seat?
Why would they say that?
I took her around to the D.C. memorials.
Yeah.
She got into an argument in one of the gift shops because she bought a ruler with all the presidents on it.
Oh, geez.
And she insisted that a president was missing. She's screaming, "Where's Stephen Grover Cleveland?"
I didn't know they were the same person, and he was reelected twice with McKinley in between.
Wow. Third grade gifts.
That's a field trip gift. When you went on a field trip to maybe,
That's third grade gifts.
you go to Washington. I remember going to the Museum of Natural History, and I got a little snow globe with a dinosaur in it.
A pencil case.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Because you wanted to spend the whole $5 your grandmother gave you, so as you were leaving, you would buy anything to use up the $5.
Did you leave your lunch in the seat on the plane for your return trip back?
No, I'm just fascinated. I'm one of the few people that can name most of the capitals of the states.
Yeah.
I think I named most of the presidents.
Did Ronnie have to sign your permission slip when you came back to New York?
No, I'm just fascinated by things like that.
Well, then buy a book.
Rulers.
You tell me any state, I'll give you the capital to it.
All right, the state. The state, shut the fuck up. What's the capital of that?
Pattyville.
All right, what's the capital of Alaska?
Anchorage.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Boise.
Look it up.
All right.
No, Boise is capital.
I thought it was Juneau.
It is
Juneau is the capital. I'm sorry.
Oh! You know shit.
I said most of them. I didn't say all of them.
You blew the first one. She does better with the lower 48.
Yeah.
You should have known. It's on the back of this ruler.
Oh, sorry. I meant the governors.
All right, let's take the wig.
I meant the contiguous.
Take the wig for the auction.
All right, well, way to go. You're 0 for 1.
You could
one state, you didn't get it right.
Patty, you could hang out, but we got to move through some material here. By the way, the Opie and Anthony intern for a day is now up to $510 already.
Holy Toledo.
And Jim Norton Scarface shirt, good news, autographed by Jimmy, is up to $102 already.
Wow,
That's right.
we're moving.
Climbing the charts, as they say.
The bids are moving.
Oh,
the wig will be
body.
added to the
That's
list
awful.
eventually. So.
Look at it. She is like an ant.
Yeah.
That little. If you were on that plane that crashed in Peru, not even a snack. Nothing.
I wouldn't do anything left.
All right, why don't we bring Francine in here, another dummy.
Another dummy. Here she comes.
Ah!
There she is. Wow, look at her.
Wow, you're looking hotter and hotter every time you come in here.
She got her
We'll give you that
J.J.
much.
Evans hat on.
Everybody loves Tootie.
You do look like Tootie.
She looks exactly like her.
Put on the auction skates.
Put on Opie skates, and we'll just let you run.
Tootie.
When I walked outside, I thought it was Tootie.
That's really good. So Francine's here to do the news, I guess.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. What's your shirt say? Nothing. It's a shirt.
No, it says stuff.
It does. O&A Party Rock XM202. Thank you.
You're
You walk
welcome.
around advertising the show, and she the back says, "What? Wait a minute. I heart. You know, with the love thing. Fucking cock. And wow, you walk around with that without the jacket?
No.
No, huh? Just with the jacket.
Yeah, the front.
Because you probably get into some problems out there on the street.
Yes, I would.
Yeah, and then she's got on a little denim skirt.
Because the boss's daughter is out today.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
about this.
She works at this place, and the boss hits on her all the time, and she just tortures this guy. He's an old guy, and just tortures him by walking around with her legs sticking out of the skirts like this, and drives him crazy.
Yes, and he gives me money.
Yeah, he just peels off hundreds and throws it to her just for being there.
Aren't you going to get in trouble with that old lady that you and the other girls live with?
Mrs. Garrett?
Yeah, Mrs. Garrett's going to be furious.
Who's Mrs. Garrett?
Judy, that's not a good thing to do. Oh, that condescending old bitch.
She really was a fucking stick in the mud.
Oh.
Go fuck your mother, Edna. Stop writing retard on all of Blair's clothing.
Maybe you should rethink your actions. Shut up. She's raking in hundreds.
I really wanted that guy from All in the Family to, after he raped Edith, to go in there and give Miss Garrett a good one. Right in the mouth.
Oh, leave me alone! What a hot rape scene that was on TV. Edith fucking bunker. Stop it! Stop it! Oh, yeah. Give it to her. Up the ass.
Lemon pledge.
Oh, yes. What's that smell?
Lemon pledge. Fez cried through that.
Of course he did.
Why? She was so nice. It's my birthday. And I could get a break.
We're going to play the Fez audio soon.
You
guys want to hear some news from Francine?
I'd love to. What was that? Is there an article in the Daily News today about the Michael Rapaport bio? Was there an article about that?
It's missing, right?
It's a missing bio. They're dredging the East River right now.
Do you have to worry about ashy knees when you wear skirts?
Thank you.
Yes, I do.
You do? What do you use?
Lotion.
Lotion? And that cures that, clears that right up?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. All right. I just know that people of color have problems sometimes with ashy knees and shaving.
I didn't know that. What about the elbows?
Well, I wore a jacket today, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, but if you took that off, would they be a little ashy?
Well, I put on lotion this morning. So.
Oh, good.
The patches on the corduroy jacket would still be there.
Now, Earl has a shaving problem. Hey.
All black men have a shaving problem.
Those bumps.
Yeah.
They get the razor bumps, and there's all kinds of things they got to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Earl would be perfect for her.
No, he wouldn't.
Oh.
You don't want Earl?
No.
I think she digs white guys more than black guys, right?
Yes, I do.
Well, she's got a little white blood in her. So.
Well, I think because of where she was raised. Where were you raised?
Potomac, Maryland.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever that means.
Right, part of the Underground Railroad.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, let's get.
You would be playing Runaway with her. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes in the backyard, and then I come out.
Where are you, Kizzy? Where are you?
I got two pit bulls with you. honey. Just two
Chasing
pit
her
bulls
down.
with a heart on.
Quick, spit in my water. I'm going to come.
Jesus.
Where's my mint julep?
You gouge out one eye, you put in a glass one.
Just very slowly drop the spit into the water.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Hey, Brian Regan's cup of dirt is now up to $70.
All
wow.
right,
I knew that would be a hot item.
Cup of dirt.
All right, let's get some news from Francine. What do you guys say?
Yeah.
You need a seat?
You want to hear?
You want to sit on Ronnie's lap?
Here you go. Here.
I can do it. I think I could do it standing up.
You sure?
That's like me when I was a boy and I had tried to get naked Julie to sit on my lap with the sticker bushes. And
right.
She sat in the sticker bushes.
And she
That's
sat
what
on the
that was
sticker bushes. Given a choice, she sat on the sticker bushes.
Instead of little Jimmy's lap. But that doesn't do anything to your self-esteem.
No.
That's good.
Of course not. That doesn't translate years later into having girls piss on you.
Not at all. No way. Those things have
it.
nothing to do with self-hatred.
Nothing whatsoever.
Sticker bushes.
All right, Francine, if you will, the news.
Okay.
You got to talk right into that mic. There you go.
Okay. First, can I do a what did I learn? Because I saw it on the internet that you guys were collecting it.
You're collecting the internet now?
We're collecting the internet. She saw it on the... I have no idea what you just said.
I guess we're starting to collect what did we learn for the first year of Opie and Anthony on XM. I believe that's what she's talking about.
Yes. I have learned that Anthony is possibly the smartest man on the planet.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Coming from you... Coming from you.
Second, Dr. Seuss.
All right. Very good.
Thank you very much.
And the moon is a pie.
I think the moon is a planet.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
You got
Sure
it.
is.
What I was doing was teasing.
Is Earl going to come in here? Can he stop tap dancing with Shirley Temple for 30 seconds and come in here?
All right, go ahead, Francine.
You know the moon isn't a planet, by the way.
It is.
It's a satellite.
Very good, Patty.
Juno.
Well, one of the other planets had moons, and they called it planets also.
No, they're also satellites.
Star Wars, honey.
They're
Okay.
satellites.
Well, how are they satellites?
They orbit around the planets.
But they don't send out signals.
Exactly.
No, this is satellite, man-made satellite is what you're talking about, like what we're broadcasting from. The satellites that XM have put up. They are man-made satellites. But they are satellites because they are in Earth's gravitational pull, and some of them rotating around Earth. But they're satellites, and so are moons. There you go.
Okay.
Anthony, the Stalker Patty wig is up and ready to be bid on.
Oh, bid on that one.
And Intern for a day is now up to $1,000 already.
Oof, that's creepy.
All the new items going up on...
Come in here and work for free.
On eBay. The Opie and Anthony auction. The link's on opieandanthony.com. Go ahead, Francine.
Residents of New Orleans are being told to evacuate the city. About 10,000 people are believed to be inside the flooded city, surrounded by toxic oil, chemicals, garbage, human waste, and flooding corpses. Dr. Julie Gerberling, Director of Centers for Disease Control, says if you haven't left the city yet, you must do so. There's a lot of E. coli in the water, supposedly. And there have been 4 deaths from diseased waters in Texas and Mississippi.
In Texas?
Perfect.
Yep, I think it's the people that went over there.
Oh, really?
Shit in the water.
They took bottles of water with them from the Delta.
Bathing in it. Yeah.
All right, well, that's a big story, sure.
Overshadowed by the New Orleans tragedy, everyone forgot about this story. It's the Nancy Kissel story. Nancy is the woman who killed her husband, Robert Kissel, by giving him a strawberry milkshake laced with antidepressants, hypnotic drugs, then rolling him up in a carpet and clubbing him to death.
That's creative.
That reminds me, I call my mom.
Very Italian.
It's creative.
Nancy, 41, claims that she was trapped in a nightmare marriage in which she was forced to satisfy her drug-fueled hubby's sick sexual demands at any moment. Nancy, you're 41. Let's face it, most women at your age aren't getting laid. Besides, taking a couple of punches to the face and a little sodomy or partaking in a little sexual activity is all part of the deal when you get married.
I like how she editorializes the stories.
My question is, how drugged out was this guy that he didn't notice he was being rolled into a rug? Whoa, this is fun. And then she just beats him through the rug. Dumb whore. Wouldn't it be easier to beat him like when his head is right there instead of through a heavy carpeting? Did she vacuum it first?
She was,
nothing. I noticed that bit was spiraling downward quickly. Quick, more rug stuff.
Enough with the carpet.
I know. I'm obsessed.
Yep.
What, she hit him with an auric?
Oh.
Go ahead, Francine.
You lose your place?
Uh-oh.
Nancy,
In life?
who was having an affair with her TV repairman, has been sentenced to life in prison. Sounds right. I hope you get a curling iron shoved down your twat, you selfish, murderous cunt.
Ooh, wow. Wow. That's harsh.
And that's SSAP, of course.
Is she Ron Burgundy? She'll read anything on the teleprompter.
That's something you don't hear on Good Morning America. All
Very
right.
classy.
Wow.
That's right. Shove a curling iron in your cunt. Back to you, Frank.
All right, go ahead, Francine.
The MTA New York City transit system is filled with a bunch of fucking blood-sucking leashes as execs
Leashes.
who should be pissing their pants as a shuttle train derailed in Brooklyn.
Says Mayor Bloomberg.
At 3:11 p.m., I believe it was either Wednesday or Tuesday.
It doesn't really matter the day, right?
Wednesday, Tuesday, Sunday, Friday.
The New York Post reports that the shuttle was running without a conductor.
Uh-oh, where was he?
But New York City Transit insists that had nothing to do with the accident.
Mm-hmm.
I hope everyone on that train gets together and files a Class auction suit against these idiots that are trying to squeeze every penny out
Just let it sit
of
there.
the New York City transit system.
You have to repeat that last sentence. I actually did not hear. I'm sorry. There's a problem.
The New York Post reports that the shuttle was running without a conductor, but New York City Transit insisted it had nothing to do with the accident.
Yeah.
I hope everyone on the train gets together and files a class action suit against these idiots that are trying to squeeze every penny out of the New York transit system by taking away all man.
You would think a black person would know the difference between auction and action.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to do?
Let's action her off.
Right.
How was your ride on the train? I don't know. They made me show my teeth and spin around in a circle.
Jesus.
Here, rinse and spit. You're good. You're doing good, though. It's getting there.
All right, how many more stories we got?
40.
A couple.
A couple, that's
Then
good.
she's going to read the funny pages.
Yeah, for the kids.
Yeah, sure.
New York Stock Exchange executives cowered before animal rights activists who vowed angry protests over plans to market shares of a company called Life Science Research Incorporated.
Now the financial report.
Yeah.
Life Science Research Incorporated tests the safety effectiveness of products developed by drug and pharmaceuticals, veterinary, agriculture,
This
and
is the third
chemical
story?
companies.
Yeah.
I believe so.
It went from the hurricane to this?
Yeah.
Because this doesn't seem like one of those stories that anyone would really care about.
Yeah, I watched the news all morning, and not one of them covered this one.
No. Do you have an interesting angle on it, and that's why you chose it?
Hopefully.
Ah, that must
She's
be
about
it.
to go into one of her tirades.
Right.
Right.
Look, fuckers. Suck the ass.
Well, here's the twist.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Swervis.
Supposedly, war, win animal rights, charges that LSR's testing methods are cruel and ineffective, and that company workers have been punching dogs in the face and cutting animals without anesthesia.
Your sister.
Now she's pissed.
Sorry. First of all, this is what I have to say to you animal activists
Here we go.
out there.
Yeah.
Hold on, everybody. Buckle up.
Go fuck yourselves. If you don't like testing on animals, donate your kids to these companies and let them be used as guinea pigs. This is a lot like the Pamela Anderson versus KFC nonsense. Animals are not people. If God didn't want us to eat them or torture them, He would He would have made them so damn tasty. He would have given them a brain so they can think. So until these animals get a lawyer and get on a witness stand and say that they don't like the way they're being treated, I say fuck them.
You know, this was the same thing they said about your people till 1958. It was the Southern debate.
I'm shocked you're siding with KFC.
Wow. I understand, like, animal testing, but why punch them in the face? That's really going out of your way.
That's so they could test makeup, I think. You know how they tested on the rabbits? They put some eyeshadow, and then they punch them in the face and see if it smudges.
Let's see if this will work on Italian girls. Here we go. You can still go to church on Sunday.
No, you punch the animal, and then it applies the makeup and puts on sunglasses and tells the other animals it fell.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm so clumsy.
I walked into the doggy door.
I was hopping. I just hit the door. I didn't know what happened.
Plus, he's been under so much stress.
Go
ahead, you have more?
Why aren't you laughing, Francine?
And now
that's any material you just heard.
She doesn't understand.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, she
All
doesn't
right.
get it.
Yeah, didn't get it.
Making her way out of the carpet munching warehouse into daytime television is entrepreneur Martha Stewart, who's made a tremendous comeback. Her syndicated talk show titled Martha will premiere on Monday, September 12th. It will have Marsha Cross as a first guest, who plays Bree Van de Kamp on the ever so popular television show Desperate Housewives. MSNBC.
Oh, I like your little twist there.
That's telling the ever so.
Oh, clever.
MSNBC.com writes that there's no word yet on what Cross will be doing in this premiere episode. Well, I have an idea, Martha.
Uh-oh.
If you want to have Oprah running for her money, get an exotic hung Brazilian guy on the show and get Marsha Cross to suck his cock. Call it Keeping Your Husband Away from the Secretary, Sucking Cock 101. That surely will make a splash all over Marsha's face and on daytime television ratings.
Wow. Interesting take.
See if Martha takes that advice.
Yeah. All right, before we do the next story, just spit the marbles in my hand. Spit it out. Let's do point counterpoint. Ready? I be think, but you be wrong.
You use your tongue prettier than a $20 whore.
You know, by the way, I just got to say, the thing that's impressed me so much about Michael Rapaport, he's a true New Yorker through and through. The son of a radio program man.
That's it, huh?
No.
Cuts off.
That's it?
It cuts off.
Yeah, not that we've mentioned this 5,000 times.
No, we haven't. I've never heard you mention it.
All right, Frank and Philly, go ahead real fast.
Yo, what's up, fellas? Little Jimmy.
Hi.
I want to ask Francine what the capital of Africa is.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good question. Capital of Africa.
Good question.
That's a very good question.
I believe that would be South Africa.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right.
All right, thank you.
4
Frank.
years of college, I didn't even know that.
All right, let's say hi to Ben's Raw Ass. Ben's Raw Ass?
Hey, guys, I just want to say that Francine's so illiterate and so black.
It's Wolf Blitzer.
11961.
All right, there you go.
That was not very nice.
No.
I didn't care for that type of talk either.
I think you're doing great.
Thank you.
Are you done?
You're not so black.
I have like one more story.
Ooh.
All right, last story from
This is going to be on the lighter
Francine.
side of the news. This is where we're going now.
The human interest story.
Sure, stabbing in Washington Heights of a toddler.
This is the
This is bad.
entertainment. The Daily News reports that a certain pissed-off photographer went out and ranting, seriously dissing the Simpson sisters, Jessica and Ashley. 37-year-old photographer David LaChapelle went on record saying that they're everything that's wrong with music, they're everything wrong with culture, and everything wrong with art, and what you think as art and music culture in one family.
Yeah. Who's he saying this about?
Jessica and Ashley Simpson.
Well, yeah.
He said they're reality red carpet lip syncing television stars. I don't know what they are beyond that. Well, first off, let's take Ashley Simpson out of the picture. Because she, like Haley Duff, Nikki Hilton, and Solange Knowles, are part of the rat pack I like to call the heinous Hollywood sisters, who insist on camera time despite the fact that they have no talent, limited beauty, and no personality. Jessica Simpson is a pop star who was overshadowed by Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, and she didn't get the shine back then, so she's getting it now. So would everyone please stop bitching and let her have her 15 minutes.
Oh, your story's going longer than the music.
I know, that's not a
never
good sign.
happens.
Patty's just fascinated. That's where she gets all her news.
Yeah, I find it fascinating, thrilling.
Can I point out, too, that David LaChapelle, this fucking faggot, attacking the Simpson sisters like they're the only problem in entertainment? That's a real weak target to go after. What about the fact that rappers are kind of threatening to shoot each other during the VMAs live? Douchebag. Fucking attacks the Simpson sisters. Fucking pussy.
Jimmy's stealing your thunder.
No, I didn't mean to.
I totally agree, Jimmy.
He's editorializing.
Soft, weak target he goes after. Fuckhead. No one attacks the rappers. Go ahead, Francine, attack him.
What rapper do you hate?
I don't hate any of them, actually.
Yeah,
I don't care if they shoot each other. It doesn't bother me. I like them, but I'm not attacking the Simpson sisters like that's what's wrong.
Yeah.
What rapper do I hate? Jam Master Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, you get that one, Francine?
He's dead.
That's right.
I don't like Biggie, and I don't like Tupac.
Oh, that probably still gets you killed.
I think they're dead.
I know,
also.
the Tupac thing for sure.
All right, Francine, I guess we're done with you?
Vanilla Ice I like.
Yeah.
I got one short story.
Ooh,
It's one line.
One line?
Okay. That's going to take an hour.
All right, one line. Here we go. Francine.
Congratulations to Andre Agassi, who beat tennis newcomer and favorite Cinderella man James Blake. And the Patriots beat Raiders 30-20.
Sports.
That's it.
That's it. It's good. Bravo.
Thank you.
Sierra.
Fine job. Very good.
You're a reader! You're a reader now! You can read!
Oh, my God. We got to regroup.
I got to think
some trouble.
All right. We got a big guest
Getting
coming in
those
soon,
words out.
right? What time?
According to Ben, he's coming in at 10:54.
Around 10 o'clock?
Hey, can I bring us back in on the next break? Because I never get to do that.
Yeah, you could do that.
All right. I want to show my radio chops.
You do that.
And we got the Fez audio still. And you guys
Yes.
got to do interviews live on our show.
Yeah, I guess.
They're going to test the feed as we go to break here.
All right, good.
What kind of a show are you guys putting on here today?
Welcome to Radio Free America. America's ready. I'm ready. I mean, I want a million voices crying out in the wilderness. Jesus, let's get serious.
Now, take a deep cleansing breath. And begin.
Fix it.
Guess who's back?
I'm over here now.
Back again.
Nice head, big.
Bag it! Guess who's back?
Oh, man!
Back again.
I don't believe it! Stupid! You're so stupid!
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend.
Turn it off.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Turn it off!
Oh, man, if I was older, I would totally start jacking up right now.
Oh, what's all doing?
We're gonna have a problem here.
Top of me, so everybody just follow me, 'cause we need a little hand in there, 'cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, 'cause we need a little hand in there, 'cause it feels so empty without me.
Okay, cut.
All right, here we go. Hold your ears, folks.
It's showtime.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
This whole wide world I travel, I've seen the tears of other men, the secrets I've unraveled. The name of who I am today is a wonder.
Can you hear me? Oh. Can you hear me? Oh. Can you hear me now? Testing, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Oh. Can you hear me now? Testing, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Oh. Can you hear me now? Testing, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Oh. Can you hear me now? Testing, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Oh. Can you hear me now? Testing, 1, 2.
Are we on? No? I can't hear anything.
I can hear you.
Really? I can't hear anything.
I can hear Mars, and I can hear the thing repeating.
All right, I'm sorry. We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. They're trying to set up something. Ron and Fez are in studio. They're starting on 202 Monday right after our program, and they got to do some interviews with some other XM channels today. We wanted to kind of do it live on the show, so they're trying to figure that out.
I'll bring it back the next one, because that was a bit of a technical glitch, which shouldn't spoil my intro.
Yeah, because you wanted to bring us back from break.
I know. They played the rejoinder I wanted and everything.
Oh, really? That was going to be your special rejoinder?
Yeah, I wanted the Geezer Butler one. It's one of my favorite songs. And then everything got messed up because of the whole technical thing. It's all right. That's what you need on your podcast.
Bless you.
Oh, God bless.
Thank
Yes.
you.
You know, they say your heart stops for a second. When
I've heard that, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
And somebody once told me that a sneeze, and this is the truth, that the droplets come out with the force of a hurricane.
Oh.
And they told me that, and I said, really? And then I spit in their face. Who cares?
All right, Ron and Fez, you guys are doing something later today, right?
Oh, yeah, we got a big
I'm
party
hearing
coming
things.
up.
Big welcome back party. BB King's Times Square starts at 5:30. Free beer.
Sell it like you love it, Fez. Sell it like it's a good thing.
It is free beer, and that is a very good thing.
Of course it is.
Times Square starting at 5:30. 5:30 to 7:30
BB
tonight.
King's 5:30 to 7:30. Opie's going to be there, Anthony, and it's a Jimmy birthday bash, so we're all excited about that. And we do these. Are we basically going to do this? Why don't you guys just play the parts of Ron and Fez and see if you can get over on some of these?
That sounds like too much work.
Or if you're more well known. Is it more like, let's just listen to those guys sell themselves out?
That's exactly it.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be fun to listen
That's it.
I want Francine back.
So you're going to do interviews with, I think, one of our favorite guys at XM, Bruce Kelly.
Bruce Kelly.
Who runs the 80s channel.
Uh-oh.
And you're going to the 60s and 70s
I'm
channel,
absolutely
too?
crying over here.
60s and 70s and then Squiz.
Squiz,
nice.
of course.
Four of them.
Big
You gotta
supporters
talk to
over there.
Squiz.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Squiz, the guys at Squiz are all right. They're all right. Well, we got the Fez breaking down audio.
Sure.
Want to set this up again because we were talking about this about an hour ago.
Well, Fez was drinking. It was your birthday, right?
It was actually my birthday.
And he was drinking on the air, and it was all fun. Fez is normally happy drunk. And just as we get to the end, I forget what you were even drinking.
7 and 7.
Yeah.
My party drink.
Yeah. So, yeah, because a well drink means I'm celebrating. So as the night goes along, his friend, Mikey D, called up, and Fez and him had been fighting, and all kinds of mean things have been going back and forth between them.
Yeah, I was just going through a lot. We were trying to get the XM deal done. My grandmother had died that week. I had just gotten back to D.C. to do the show, and this guy was insisting on coming to D.C. for the party. He wanted to stay at my house, you know, and it was just everything that I didn't need right then and there. And I had told him, through Ronnie, please, it's not a good time.
Yeah.
Don't show up. Don't keep pushing this. And he kept pushing, and it was a night when I was very, very drunk. And I did. He was the last person I wanted to hear from at this moment.
Why did you get a hotel, by the way? Why would you get a hotel?
Because I think the relationship is more special than that.
He was on the Stalker Patty couch.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, wow.
I'm just guessing, because I don't really know.
Gee.
All right, well, we got 3 tracks here. The first one is Fez beginning to crack. This is going to be very uncomfortable, actually.
Of course it is.
Well, let's just stare at him while it's happening. That's what I
I won't be able to look. I'll be
Yeah.
covering my eyes through this.
And by the way, I've heard this. If I start jerking off halfway through it, ignore it.
I always do.
Here's Fez beginning to crack.
And Mikey, I swear to you in heaven, you never cut me slack once during this month. That has probably been the worst month of my life. You never cut me slack once.
That's terrific.
Okay, Fez.
That's terrific.
Why don't we do this? Because a lot of this...
I love Ronnie coming
Ronnie
in.
trying.
I don't remember the laughing.
Because you guys have been working together how long now, Ron?
A long time.
Long time. And
I mean, we've
think
known each other for over 20 years.
Yeah. I hear it in your voice like,
I know this
wow,
is real.
This is a little
Right.
different than I'm used to.
Yeah, it's gone too far.
And we were almost done with the show. It was like we had 15 minutes left in the show.
Oh, you almost
And
eked it out.
Almost made it.
And, you know, a lot of times I think cops even know this, that you try to slow your energy down with the crazy person.
Right.
In hopes that kind of brings them down. And I know, you know, not only... You try to slow your energy down. What the hell
look
was
at that? That was weird. It was like instant.
They're still
replay.
They're still testing feeds. Yeah, because we're going to do some interviews on other channels.
It was weird saying something and then having it come right back at you.
That was
I was
bizarre.
back on the antidepressants.
I've never had that happen.
I was hoping I just had psychic ability and I knew what Ron was going to say.
It would be great. It would be great. You'd have, you'd have a new closer.
We discover that you got it.
Yeah.
All right, so you have to pop in here because you're like, this is not
yeah,
good.
just well, I want to get them.
I think I want to save the Ron and Fez franchise here.
Right,
so
I kind of just want to get them.
Low
and not only
energy.
that, but we literally, all these people showed up. We had a packed studio with people with presents for Fez and people who really loved him, and I didn't want him to be seen like that in front of people. I know he was that drunk.
All right.
Why don't we do this? Because a lot of this, I know you've had a lot of stress.
And this has been the worst month of my life.
I know, buddy.
And somehow...
You never want to say, I know, buddy.
I know, buddy.
That's uncomfortable, I know, buddy.
I know,
I'm
buddy.
kind of being nice. At the same time, it was me who slid the Tom Waits. And so it's really...
yeah. Of course. I was wondering where the music came from.
It's even sounding worse.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's the terrible thing that you do when you do this job.
The I know, buddy, is that's like hand in hand with the back pat.
I think I was.
Why are you patting
I think I
his
was
back?
doing some of that.
That's
you know?
perfect.
I remember.
And I was totally weirded out that he was this upset
Yeah.
over his 99-year-old grandmother dying. I'm thinking, what's going to happen when, he gets an unexpected death? I guess there hasn't been a lot of death in your life.
No, that was like one of the few funerals I had ever been to. I think maybe 2 in my life.
He even freezes his sperm. He's that religious that...
hate to see anything die.
Yeah,
right?
he doesn't want anything to happen to those tadpoles. He actually jacks into a freezer. And I think all the Southern Christians do that.
Yeah, sure.
Can't get the door open on it now.
Yeah.
I know, buddy. Oh, my God.
I know, buddy.
So pissed, so sad, and so drunk all at the same time.
Yeah. I'm doing giving him that, I'm as mad as you
I
are.
pray I never have to say that to Jim Norton or Anthony.
I know,
buddy.
I would be awful.
Right, it's just so...
I thought it was a girl! It was a wig!
I know, buddy. We understand. It's okay.
I'll tell you how bad the night got, though. So I had to take him home and throw the mattress down in front of the toilet and make sure that he slept on his stomach.
Yeah.
He was that effed up, so I didn't really even sleep that night because he could have easily,
Were you puking?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it didn't stop from there. Once we went off the air, it didn't stop.
When did you start puking?
When I got to Ronnie's house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's
After I punched him in the stomach.
That what happened?
let's get back to the audio here.
The worst month of my life.
I know, buddy.
And somehow, through some irony of God, through some joke that he finds funny, that the Supreme Being finds funny, my birthday ends up at the end of this month that I have had the most brutal time of.
I think God was sitting there with the joke book.
I'm supposed to sit here and
What kind of joke?
To defend God, my birthday was always at the end of that month.
Right. It wasn't like he just changed it that day and...
And, I think after 6, you should stop making a big deal about your birthday. Like, that should be a special day.
Right. I was having a party.
Yeah.
I disagree with Ron.
Yeah,
I think it should be a special day.
I think you should make it to at least
every
8.
day.
The Supreme
I think
Being.
a man should just ignore it.
Here we go.
I'm supposed to sit here and take, and drink and have a great time and, act like nothing's happened whatsoever.
I know, buddy. Here's what
I have been brutalized through this month, and you never, ever got me 1 ounce of slack. Not once did you ever say, hey, I'm here for you. It was always, hey, I'm here for me.
Okay.
Okay.
want him to stop.
You'll find out that slack becomes the key word in this.
Of course it does.
Okay,
I know. That's why we're going to take
Can someone yank us off the air right now?
Okay, buddy. I know, buddy. Okay. Now, you tried that moving on, little lilt to your voice. It wasn't working.
Right about then, you're thinking, well, I always thought about doing a show by myself.
Right.
So,
all right, buddy. Okay.
Also, Fezzy.
And this was... Go ahead, Ronnie.
I just want you to know.
Go ahead, Ronnie. Also, Fezzy.
I'll take a breath.
I gotta hear that again. Go ahead, Ronnie.
Also, Fezzy.
And this was... Go ahead, Ronnie.
I just want you to know that no matter what, a lot of this is because you're drinking and you have had a hard month. And I just want you to...
It's been the most brutal month of my life.
I know it has, buddy. And
no one knows what I've been through.
I know, pal.
Yeah. None of us have ever lost a grandmother. You're the first one that ever had a grandmother die. It's all shock to the rest of us.
I don't mean to openly laugh at you, but this is great
This
stuff.
is so unique.
Oh, good.
It's
such a mess.
Sad. She's 90. When someone 99 dies, it's a relief.
How old was she?
99.
Well, that's why they wanted the big 100th birthday party.
Smuckers.
We wanted the Willard Scott moment.
Yeah. I got to have that moment with my great aunt last year. She
Really?
turned 100.
Cool. Was she on the Willard Scott 100 Years
No,
Young?
she's too young for that crap.
Yeah?
She still lives alone and all sorts. She's one of those ones that, she's
self-sufficient.
At 100? No problem. Yeah, no problem.
Wow.
She's going to be 101 in a week.
Jesus.
Wow. Still doing it.
Wow.
They celebrated her birthday at a Mets game, and she was there rocking.
God bless.
No wheelchairs.
If
none
anything
of that stuff.
happens to her, don't tell Fez, please.
I don't want to know.
No.
He will run down 57th Street.
We had a great 100th birthday party though. It was awesome.
Oh,
they always are fun.
We had
They're
planned
so
one.
special.
She got to dance with all her children, her grandkids, her great-grandkids. I believe even some of the great-great-grandkids got to dance with her. It was a very, very special moment.
Everything we were hoping for.
The 99th is special, too.
Here's my bottle. No, it's not. It means nothing.
It's that calendar with
That's plenty. That's really plenty.
Really
66 upside down. I mean, who doesn't like that?
Right. Sure.
Where's the calendar with the countdown to 100? Does someone have that?
Oh,
the option.
Was it penciled in?
Oh,
on
yeah.
the calendar?
Yeah.
Circled with an exclamation
How
point.
soon?
Yeah. How close did she get?
How close
Like 100
did she
days to go.
A month.
Oh.
Seriously. She died March 23rd. Her birthday was April 22nd.
Oh, wow.
That's terrific.
You know he's emotional.
Where's my bottle? I'm going to have to drink a lot tonight at B.B. King's.
Wow. Oh, what's going on at B.B. King's?
Oh, we're having a welcome back party.
Ooh.
Yes.
Are we
Starting
invited?
at 5:30. You're invited. Definitely be there.
All right,
and
nice.
Jimmy will say goodbye to you.
I will be there.
Okay, track 2. Fez very drunk and emotional about passing grandma. This is very sad. It continues.
It's been absolutely insane. I had to sit there and watch and get a call every day that my grandmother was passing away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
And you know what, Fezzy?
She held... No, you let me talk.
I'm sorry.
She...
I'm sorry.
She held on through every day this month.
Oh.
And I had to deal with it every day. Every day I got a call saying this was the last day. Ronnie, you know that.
I know that, man.
Ronnie's just like...
Yeah, do I know it?
I feel the worst for Ronnie in this whole thing.
Well, I mean, it's not like
Grandma.
it wasn't like this hasn't happened on the phone, you know, for like
Oh,
weeks
my
and all.
God, I'm sure.
Every day, I swear, my family would call all through that month, and they go, "This is it. The nursing home says this is it. It's going to be
you
any
had
minute
to
now."
deal with this every day.
Yeah, and she went into her coma the same time Terry Schiavo was getting her her feeding tube.
And
pulled.
where was Congress?
Yeah,
right.
No one.
Yeah.
For Grandma.
No one.
Good.
Wow.
All that was there was that black orderly.
Get one.
He was
last,
nice.
Get one last one.
All right, we have the final track. Fez had
There's
to
more?
leave. You had to leave your family? You talk about
Oh yeah,
that?
he left the funeral to come back to D.C. So that
To
kind
do
of
the show.
Yeah, so I had just gotten back.
Dedication
Yeah.
to the program.
Now, how much time did you guys have left on JFK when this was happening?
We were already in that, where Bob was doing the same thing to us, like, I think it's any minute now, boys. You are going to love it. Opie and Anthony are loving it like no time before. Calls. And, they'd already given us XM radios, and the contract was already done, and then, we're in hell, and then I would get up and turn you guys on in the morning, and I'm just, hearing you guys having a ball, and it's like, it's like being like on Rikers Island, but then a party bus goes by with all your friends in it. Some party yacht is out there with chicks and all, and you're just looking out the window.
Is that horrible?
I think we lost her. I think that's the last breath.
You see your show just self-destructing.
Oh, yeah, everything. Everything's fucked.
You got like a week left in prison, and your buddy's ready to hang himself.
When the phone would ring, it was either Bob or someone reporting on Grandma. That was it.
If I could tell the one story that I never told before, that one night that I took the quick break and you left.
Oh, yeah.
When he was going through a lot of his anxiety, he decides during the show that he's having a heart attack.
Right.
So he's locking up. The legs won't move. I throw it to a break, and like, this is it. I'm going. So I have to call 911.
Oh.
And luckily,
it was a mess.
During
I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
The Viacom 18 minutes of commercials
saved his life.
Yeah, the fucking thing comes up, pulls him out. The EMTs come in, they rush him off.
They're shaving my chest.
Yeah, and I go back. I finish the show.
Wait, this is real?
Yeah, this all actually happened. So they finish the show. I go there. I rush over, and they're like, he's healthy as a fat horse. There's nothing wrong with him. This is in his fucking head, right?
I couldn't breathe. The room was spinning.
So then I have to walk back into the shame of someone thinking they're sick, but they're just nervous. And I'm just nervous.
Very nervous.
They kept me at the nervous hospital.
Opie, turn around and look at me.
He was at the nervous hospital.
So,
Fez gets scared.
I'm in there talking to him, and he's like, I can't believe this. He goes, I don't know what I'm fucking doing anymore. And he goes, this is so embarrassing. And I'm going, Fez, this is,
I'm nobody.
Me? Yeah, right. I'm going, nobody knows that this happened. I didn't even say it on the air. We thought to break. The producer will keep it quiet. And then all of a sudden I hear this. The curtain opens up, and the guy next to us goes, are you guys Ron and Fez?
Oh, no.
I heard your voices. Love you. What's wrong with you, Fez?
I got the oxygen up my nose.
And nothing is wrong with him. There's not a fucking thing wrong
I just
with
couldn't
him.
function.
He just can't keep it together.
Your nerves were shot.
It was done.
All right, with that said, why don't we go to track 3 here?
Oh, jeez.
He gets nervous.
Fez had to leave his family to come back to do the radio show shortly after your grandma's funeral.
Yeah, right after. Just so everyone knows, I'm the first one in my family to move away.
Right.
Everyone else in my family is there in Pinellas Park, Florida. Everyone else was there.
You live in the gayest town I've ever heard. What is it called?
Pinellas Park, Florida.
Yeah, it's
Pinellas Park?
Yeah, it's right next to Bumfuck.
Why'd they put the L in there and wreck the whole...
Everyone else was there with my grandmother when it was time to happen. My father retired tonight after all his years of work, and I couldn't be there.
Right.
And it's not easy to be the one that's not there. And for someone else to come along and just accuse me of forgetting his birthday, of someone else to accuse me of, being selfish with my feelings, it's absolutely more than I can take, because there's nothing more in the world. When my grandmother got buried on Monday, buried.
Married.
I stayed
buried.
there. I flew back to Washington, D.C. on Tuesday. You know, here's the thing. My grandmother, almost 90 years old. That's cool.
What?
I said goodbye to her. You know, we settled things.
We settled
things.
I owed her money.
Yeah. Like there was a problem. Settle things.
Today we settle all family business.
That's right. Someone shot her walking through a revolving door.
The beauty part of this, and the thing that I'm going to admit today, is that I'm stealing this money from XM. I know that this show is frayed and so far beyond its prime. It doesn't stand a chance. And I thought if I could make it to one last payday, maybe I can get the kids through school.
I gotta be honest, Charlie Cheswick handled the cigarette crisis better.
I want my cigarette!
Piss on your fucking rolls!
That's basically who he is.
What gives you the right to keep our cigarettes piled on your desk like cookies?
And then I have to watch him be drugged down the hall to get fucking shock treatment while I'm just sitting there.
Are you going to say goodbye to me, Ron? Settle down, Charles.
It was a bad time.
Yeah.
Is it
sounds
over?
like it.
Is it fucking over? Because to me it doesn't feel
Almost.
Like...
Less than a minute to go.
Settled things. But I had to leave my family.
I know.
When they were at their absolute weakest. They had already lost someone, and then I had to look them in the eye and say, well, I'm off to D.C.
Did you say it like that, Fezzy?
Well, I'm off. Did you have on a straw hat and a suitcase in each hand?
My raccoon coat.
Why did you make it feel like the second loss that your family had to sustain? You're alive.
I'm leaving Smallville.
Not only a death, but my whining won't be here either.
There's nothing wrong with a 40-year-old man moving out of the house. Fucking inbreds act like everybody should live under the same tin roof down there in Florida.
Oh, cozy.
I'm off to D.C.
Wow.
Mr. Watley goes to Washington.
Gets into the old train with the old locomotive.
This is embarrassing.
All aboard!
The whole town of Pinellas Park comes out with a brass band to say goodbye to him.
It was like when Doc Hollywood was leaving, when they left the whole town, they bring him a pig. Here to fuck on the train.
All right, here's the last 30 seconds.
Please.
Right. Well,
all of that is on my conscience.
I know, buddy.
And for someone to say, for someone to make me feel guilty about what's going on my birthday, when, trust me, is this the place I want to be? Is this the place I should be?
Right.
Probably not. It's just disgusting. It's just disgusting.
Basically,
Disgusting.
then he just said, fuck you to the whole town.
Yeah.
Yeah, this went on all night, by the way. That's just some excerpts.
Yeah, it was just, it was, you know, the weirdest thing is that people were standing there, and some guy who, he's like a friend of the show, he's a hypnotist, he had just come walking in with an ice cream cake for Fez as the tirade starts, and he just stands there shocked. He has no idea what is going on. And I watch as the ice cream cake slowly melts.
I didn't get any.
And the man doesn't move a muscle, just watching a slow train wreck.
That's, wow. How symbolic.
Yeah.
Watching the once strong, firm cake melting into a puddle of mush.
I think I'm back on track.
You think you're okay now?
Yeah. Off the drugs.
How much did you drink that night?
He had a glass of
It was a glass,
wine.
little glass of wine, a spritzer. Because you really sounded annihilated.
Yeah, and it was all fun up until then.
Yeah,
all fun.
Holding it back.
Well, you used to be the funnest drunk.
The
and
tears
now,
of a clown is what that was.
Now it all happens every time.
Let's say hi to Pete in New York. Pete, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, Ron and Fez, I'm glad to hear you guys back on here. But anyway, I wanted to know if you're going to play that clip where Ronnie gets angry in the air. I love that clip because you just blast. I don't know who you blast.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great clip. You guys should play that right now.
Some program managers?
Yeah, this is...
As we drive past Bezzy, you'll see his smiling face, but as you can see, this is what we call a facade. It's a false front. As we drive around the back, yeah, there's a hysterical man crying beside that.
There's a wave of depression.
He went through a rough time.
Yeah.
He wanted to leave.
It sounds like a lot of pressure for 1 month. A lot of stuff crammed into a month.
It had been building over the past 2 years.
The job was a problem. Your grandmother died, and it seemed like you were breaking up with your boyfriend, Mikey D.
That I didn't understand at all.
All right, Jeff, Iowa. What's up? All right, we lost him. Okay.
To have to look people in the eye and say, I'm off to D.C. That's got to be rough.
Yeah.
That's a tough day.
In Florida, yes.
All right, the Opie and Anthony auction. The second phase has begun. Eric has been busy all morning long putting up new items, Anthony. And Opie and Anthony, well, actually, the Jim Norton Scarface shirt that you got for your birthday.
$1,500.
It's up to $140
Wow.
there, Jimmy. Ooh. It's the bright red one you got for your birthday from your mom, right?
Yes, my parents.
Intern for a day is up to $1,000, more or less. The Brian Regan Cup of Dirt, autographed by Brian Regan, $305 already.
Unless it's autographed. Isn't it just a cup of dirt?
Yeah, good point, Anthony.
The Brian Regan Cup of Dirt, that's not autographed.
Opie and Anthony, the Brian Regan Pop-Tarts, autographed by...
Oh, how's that going?
$37.
For Pop-Tarts.
Wow shirts are up here, all sorts of stuff. Let's see what else. The Inappropriate Bell, $128.
Oh, no. What's going to happen?
Yeah, we're auctioning it off.
Oh, no.
Nothing inappropriate can happen on the show now anymore.
What are we going to use?
And
Get a new one.
the Stalker Patty wig is up to just under $50, it looks like.
If I was the Hard Rock, I'd buy that one. That would be perfect for the Hard Rock.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Hang that up, a little memorabilia.
Wait, new items are up here now.
It was taken in front of it.
The Joey Paisano shirt, autographed, $55. And a lot of stuff for a penny. Wow hats, autographed. They just made the list. All right.
The cheap items for people that just want to give, but not so much.
Right, a penny.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you say fuck on this channel? Oh, Jesus. That's shocking.
Holy fuck, I need coffee.
This is the best show ever. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Are we back on the air? Let me know we're back on the air.
You're on the air, moron.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony radio program. We're here doing this show at 10 o'clock. A lot of topics to cover.
You gotta set the table.
All right. We got some guys in here, and we're talking some stuff. Got a big party tonight, and that was the Ozzy Osbourne song. And the big party tonight, 5:30 p.m. here in the Big Apple, as I call it. The Ron and Fez welcome back party at the Hard Rock Cafe.
No.
B.B. King.
Oh, B.B. King.
In Times Square, starting
Sorry.
at 5:30.
I forgot the old diabetic black gentleman.
It could be the worst plug ever.
Oh, no, that's a good one. The Ron and Fez party.
And
Free beer.
We're all going.
Free beer. It's open bar?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wow.
Sidecar
XM's
Kenny
buying
will
the
be
beer.
there.
Nice.
Sidecar Kenny will be there.
I think we're ready for a spinoff. I think Jimmy is now ready to take this thing on his own.
A lot of people have been saying that.
Obvious.
When I bring a show back, I know how to do it from break.
It's obvious, yeah.
All right, we've been having a lot of fun at Ron and Fez's expense, so we're gonna turn it around a little bit here.
Expense?
Ooh. Yeah.
Or
it cost you guys?
Seriously, it hurts.
And
soul.
Well, we do a segment on this show every once in a while called Bombs and Flubs. We did the bombs last week. This is Bombs and Flubs Volume 3. We did not do the flubs yet.
No.
So
the bombs, you've been witness to a couple of them in
Sure.
here, just sitting here. You're throwing so many lines out on a daily basis. Not all of them are going to hit their primary target. Some of them hit way off in the woods where no one really notices them.
Right.
That's what happens.
The greatest, though, is when you notice what somebody just did when they bomb. Like before you did the one joke, but then you talked after it. It was like sometimes you do that, like you try to make it look like it was almost serious, like, here comes the joke. Well, but then again, I was trying to say it.
Yeah. The cover. Because if you're not going to talk,
right,
there's just going to be deafening silence and shame. The sound of shame.
No one else laughs when they hear cripple. So you have,
right.
Of course, they are brave people. You got to give them all the benefit in the world for that. That's definitely true. I don't think I could do it.
Definitely try to fill up the dead air.
By the way, can I quote somebody? Someone smashed my face so good, I have to give them credit. I wasn't even there. Keith and Bob Kelly were bashing me, and they told me I was going to do something and get arrested, and Keith said I was so mushy they wouldn't use handcuffs. They would use garbage bag ties.
Little twist ties.
Oh, that was a gem.
All right, it's Bombs and Flubs, Volume 3. Here come the Flubs.
Who's first?
I am. Here it is.
If you're going to stand there and try to look cool in your picture, you're not a funny guy, dude.
Yeah.
Wearing sensitive slacks.
His slacks, but he's telling us how to dress.
Yes, I meant to say sensible instead of sensitive.
Oh, jot that down. You said sensitive slacks.
Instead of sensible slacks.
Sensitive.
And the beep, so you know we're back live on the air.
That was the Jim Phillips trashing, I think.
Yeah.
Sensitive Slacks was a band Fez put together in high school.
A lot of Culture Club covers.
It's a progressive kind of art school type band.
All right, the next flub is from Anthony.
Me?
Ooh.
Here we go.
I hate when I flub.
Fucking Hawk is good. He asked for something, fucking 40 minutes later, this kid runs over with a piece of paper. Thanks, bro.
Skating over on his... nothing.
You want to say something about mayo leaking out of his...
I was going to try, yeah.
That's right, it's a tough one, because then you realize he has sneakers on.
That was a bomb flub. Yeah. I was going for a joke. I couldn't quite... my mouth started with it before I was done concocting it in my head. And I threw it out there and just hit a wall.
It's the best stuff ever, though. I don't know why. It's like watching somebody hit a baseball, but the ball comes down and catches their heel. You know what I mean? It's like when you're on a team with a guy, that's when you're laughing the hardest. When something happens to your friends, it's better than if something happens to your enemy. I don't know why that is.
Yeah.
All right, here's the next flub from old Jimmy Norton. Happy birthday, by the way.
Well, thanks, Opie.
Here we go.
Why did you have to mention that?
Had to because it was a Latino joke.
Is that what? You're afraid you're going to get one letter from one fucking disgruntled person? Holy shit. And he probably didn't even realize he was doing it.
Yeah, because it's just a natural thing to do now.
This intellectual, intellectual. I should have my face smashed in the pan. He's an intellectual. What'd you go to college?
All right. Not too bad.
Nah, I was just
kind of, you were going off on a tear there.
I stumbled.
Tripped up a little.
It happens to the best of us.
Slip is not a fall.
Good point, Fez. Good point.
All right, moving on. Here's another one from myself.
Intellectual Jew boys.
That's right.
New York City.
Hook nose controlling the media.
Here's the next one. And it was an actress that was in...
oh, right. There was an actress.
No one puts Baby in a Corner.
Baby in a Corner.
Butts.
That's just... I can't say put.
Butts.
Sometimes I just can't say put.
But.
So you're going for the Dirty Dancing reference,
right.
And that was enough. You just take a line out of the movie and act like that's what the movie's called.
Yeah.
Is that movie Jew people dancing upstate? I do that to Fez all the time. I make him actually be my memory bank. I have no idea what the name of or anybody else's name.
So I just have to be ready with it, even if it's incorrect.
Yeah.
Just to throw out a name. That's Bill.
Yeah, right.
I do that all the time. It seems like whenever I'm trying to come up with a name or movie title or anything,
right.
The second I want to bring it into focus, it goes further away.
Right.
And then I have to use some kind of thing. And I wonder why people don't know. The guy that wore the shoes and had the shirt in that movie. Come on.
Come on.
And then you're an asshole for not knowing.
Come on.
Come on.
All right, the next one is from Anthony. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know, they'll show some idiot. I don't know what happened. I brought my gas can, I smoked, I fell asleep. Next thing you know, this hotel isn't safe.
Lighting firecrackers in crackers in my oxygen tent.
Firecrackers.
Firecrackers.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along. Bombs and Flubs, Volume 3, The Flubs. Here's the next one. I do that actually. I bite the index finger really hard.
No,
and then
more biting.
And then I bite the in between my bicep and my shoulder muscle.
Where?
Why? Right here in that soft
Where
spot.
do you bite?
Really hard.
Why
Between
would you
what
do
and what?
that?
All right, relax.
No, I'm asking you.
Jesus.
What? If you bite between your biceps, that is dangerous.
Why?
You can't. Because a bicep is.
I didn't say bicep, did I? Oh God. Well, I'll be the star of Volume 3. Did I really say that one? No, I didn't even catch that one.
Yeah, you did.
All right,
Of course,
bicep.
Danny Dixon caught it. Was that stupid Steve chiming in?
No, it was you, wasn't it?
No, but who caught it? Like, who said, yeah, you did?
Yes, you did. Perfect.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The next flub is from Lil Jimmy Norton.
They must have to fish through the archives for one of these.
Are you writing out your questions?
Yeah, I got a few. A few written down.
Can you read one of them?
They won't make any sense.
Why do you have big spaces? Is that
I love
the
how
answer?
confident he is. They won't make any sense.
He's been preparing all morning.
Little ideas.
Little ideas. Can I suck your hog?
Check this box for Yex.
I'm sorry, Jimmy.
For Yex. Check this box for Yex.
That was when I was interviewing Sabbath at Deas when Dumb Voss was in studio.
Yeah, you were nervous.
Yeah.
I was scared.
All right.
I was scared.
Moving on. A Brooklyn man says his estranged wife forged his signature on a form to get his frozen sperm.
Who did Opie? I'm sorry, I actually did not hear that.
It's always we're back live. It's always that fuck across from me that has to make sure everyone knows I fucked up.
I try to ask in a way that doesn't give away that it was a
Yeah,
fuck up.
but you're acting.
You're the worst.
That's not really what it is.
You're the worst.
What are you saying?
My-
exactly what it is.
My pal Anthony lets me flub all the time.
That's right.
But
you have to point it out every fucking time.
What was that? Why don't you repeat what you just said?
All right, back to the tape. To get his frozen sperm.
Who did Opie? I'm sorry, I actually did not hear that.
A Brooklyn man says he's estranged. Oh, I said the word wrong.
No.
Look at Jimmy.
A Brooklyn man says his wife that he no longer likes forged his signature on a form to get his frozen sperm and then used it to conceive a daughter.
Well, how long have they been estranged?
I'm not playing your stupid
Nah, dude,
game.
if I see a G in a word, I just remove it.
Just take it out. You don't say wait.
No.
So Ant and I, I'm going to drag Anthony into this one. So Ant and I don't talk as well as you, Jimmy. What can we say?
Why was I dragged into that, by the way?
I knew I
needed
needed
a little help in the lifeboat.
I was looking really bad. I had to drag you in to help me out there.
Everybody gets Francine mouth. There's nothing you're going to do about it.
Yeah. Bombs and Flubs, Volume 3. The Flubs, we move on with Lil Jimmy Norton.
Francine talks like she is always having a stroke. I just want this.
Yeah, she really does.
Here's Jimmy.
What did he get?
And then it's going to be like, well, there was a long line at
Should have asked him what he got. Painkiller?
I had to get condoms, and his size are special made order only. Special made order.
I think the old Ben's hog bit might be done.
Oh, no, there's more. I just tripped on it. That was like a bomb flub together.
Yeah.
That was a combination of an awful joke that was delivered horribly. Which is nice.
I think Ben's being a little picky on some of these.
I think too.
Perfect Storm picky.
You Jew motherfucker, you ever go over my head again, I'll kill you.
Here's the next flub.
It's an unspoken rule. You just know it exists. You know it exists. But you know what? I was so glad I didn't have to go into cheery mode right there.
What happened?
You wrong button pushing son of a bitch.
You had the...
I'm not feeling too good about myself.
You had the wrong template on, didn't you?
I'm not feeling too good about myself.
Oh, don't let it get you down.
My whole responsibility during that rant was to push one lousy button, and I couldn't do it.
You could do it. It was a mistake. Oh, we all make them.
And we're back live. Well, I was going to play the comedy music.
Yeah.
All right.
This is funny. Sometimes it's almost funny when somebody pushes the wrong button because we all know what it was going for.
Right.
Jim, are you ever sincere, though? Can we ever, when you try to pick us up, can we ever believe you even for a second?
Sure can.
Because I just, sometimes it seems sarcastic. And I just know that if something's going wrong in my life and you're building me up, it's a joke at my expense.
The rip down. Yeah,
a
the
lot
tear
of times,
down's right
man,
on the corner.
you got to know when to joke and when to not.
Right.
That's what my dad would always say. Then he'd say, use your head for something besides a hat rack. That dad had tough talk.
I think Nathaniel has something against Anthony here because the next three are all Anthony.
What did I do?
Why didn't you spread them around there?
Yeah, Jesus, Fan. That's not really a flub. That's just like a little, fudge.
Flubs
Volume 4. Ha ha. You see how that hurts? How about technical glitches, Volume 1?
All right, here's Anthony flubbing.
Damn it.
Didn't it get 50,000 views, that one, the first thread? The first thread, the second one's got like 8,000 already.
Yeah.
This guy's in trouble. He's got a big mouth and he's arrogant and he's going to learn.
Well, I can't wait to hear what happens this afternoon. It should be interesting.
Wait till we unleash. Unleash.
L-U-S-H-E. It's kind of like douche with an L.
I was going to make a minister of morons jokes, and I fucked it all up.
We have finally had it with these guys in commercial radio trying to say that we don't have an audience and that our radio careers are done. We finally had it. We're like, oh, yeah, well, watch what we do now. We'll show you how powerful this radio show actually is.
He's in a lot of trouble, Capuche.
Yeah, I remember. I think, are all three of these from the same day? Because I was having one of the worst days ever when I said unloosed.
That sounded like you got up to walk away.
Yeah.
At one point.
I was so angry at my mouth. I couldn't say anything that day.
Do you notice every clip is us having a problem with another radio show? Fuck them and fuck their show! He's a fucking jerk off.
We are assholes.
And everyone falls for it, huh? Have you ever attacked anyone and they go, oh, no, I'm not going to.
No, a lot of times it's just a response to an unprovoked, because a lot of these people we haven't heard of until they start talking shit.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
All right, here's Anthony. This one's a great one.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll ask you a question. Who's the useless jizz receptacle? Fuck you. Look at them all jotting it down inside. Mark it, time it. There's pens going crazy. Receptacle. I think that was the same day. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Receptacle. I stink.
First of all, I don't like the fact that Condoleezza Rice has the same hairstyle as Big Kev. That really is beginning to annoy me.
I actually thought that was Francine and the president together.
I thought she was announcing she won Patty's wig on the auction.
How is that wig? The wig's over $100, Anthony.
All right.
Here's the next flub from Anthony again. Bombs and Flubs, Volume 3.
I'm Mr. Carter. I'm getting out of my bubble.
And then what happened?
He took a walk. What happened? Yeah.
I think that's how it ends, knowing that it's probably not going to turn out too good.
That cold.
By some dirty Asian sneezed in his face.
Give him the SIDS.
The SIDS?
Or the, what is it called? Yeah, Sudden Infant Death Syndrome.
I didn't know SIDS was contagious.
And you got to put John to sleep on his back. What a tool.
I recovered.
I forgot about that. He did recover.
He recovered, yeah.
Big recovery, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be the highlight right there of Bombs and
Not
Flubs.
Those SIDS. Yeah, you never know.
And we finish Bombs and Flubs off with little Jimmy Norton.
Maybe you can go. Speaking of drugstores.
Drugsteers.
Speaking of drugstores. You want your stuff, go to Dwayne Reed. That's a fine place to fill a prescription. If you want to see Jane...
wow, Jimmy, have a cup of coffee and just spare us.
I was going to say Jane Goodall in action. It would have been a Jen, but I said Jen Goodall.
Jen Goodall. No, her sister. She did nothing.
That's Georgia!
And that ends Bombs and Flubs Volume 3.
That was like a double.
Yeah, you started off. I think the initial one tripped you up a little bit, and then you weren't able to continue.
I want to thank.
Sometimes it's like you're running. You ever run down a hill and you're so on the brink of falling right on your face, and you know it's going to happen, but you can't stop? That's how some of those things are. You try and your mouth is working, but you know you're just going to end up head over a tea kettle.
She only run downhill if Steve is chasing you. I don't run well downhill. You know this.
Oh, he's playing dead. I have to walk away.
Nathaniel, great job.
Excellent. Let's go back in the archives. Did you find any real old ones from the first few shows?
Yeah, they're working on it. They're doing a good job.
I know it's because you don't remember them. You got to listen to everyone individually.
All right.
That Nathaniel is kind of intimidating. He's there at the left-hand side of the father. It's kind of
yes.
He's there for him at all times, like a fucking parrot on Opie's shoulder, just watching around with everyone.
He's watching, writing. Yeah. He's trolling the internet. He's got a mic now. He's got his own microphone.
I see him give angry hand signals to the other people.
Yeah.
I'll trade for him. What do you got for us?
I'll give you Earl.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Harry. and a bag of pot. That's all we have. That's all we have. And I know it doesn't feel like you want. Wait till later when you really want to smoke a joint, and then you'll make that move.
What's the matter, Than? You were going to say something. Your mic didn't work. What happened? Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Floor's yours.
And
that's good. That was good.
This one's
stupid.
All our mics.
I don't know what's going on.
Let's fix these cordless mics. Let's get them fixed. Danny?
Let's see what we got going on. Looking at the auction again here, guys. Mardi Gras banner autographed by us, $300. The second phase has started today. A lot of new items up on eBay. Go to opieandanthony.com for the link. What else you guys want to see really fast? Steve's Flame shirt, Anthony.
Oh, how's that doing?
$76. Let's see what else. I want to see some of the Jimmy's Scarface shirt, $134.
Attaboy.
There you go.
Intern for a day, $1,500 already. And that's a dumb one because we're just going to make fun of you and abuse you all morning.
That's not true. You'll be treated with dignity and respect.
They're going to go run for coffee and food, and they're going to be a real intern for a day.
You think you think I'm going to let some sociopath
exactly
go fetch my food?
No, he will not be getting food. I don't know what he's going to be doing.
I thought you got to use one of your interns for the day.
Oh, that would be nice. You send Bill down to somebody and let them have an intern.
We've got to talk to Bill.
Yeah.
Bill is getting a lot done around here. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, he's good, man.
Jim Norton's Ozzy Osbourne photos in those awful frames. That's up to $43.
We're not getting rid of them for less than $1,500. Those are fantastic frames.
The entire collection?
That's right.
Wow. Brian Regan's Cup of Dirt, $305. Just about done here. A couple more items really fast. The Rolling Stone pinball machine, a piece of the pinball machine that I smashed.
Piece of history, Opie.
That's up to $74. The inappropriate bell, Anthony, that we're giving away, unfortunately, $202, but it's for a good cause.
$202.
And Stalker Patty's wig, $103. Eric, are we adding anything else today, or that's about it?
No, there's more coming.
All right, Eric's going to be adding more items. Go to opieandanthony.com for the link to our O&A auction for the victims of Hurricane Katrina. Hey, Bill, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm hearing him in one
ear, isn't he?
One ear.
No, it's no switch on the mic for that.
No, that's
I don't know.
That's going to be a problem. All right.
Okay, so, yeah.
One ear.
What's going on?
Maybe if the other mic is good for the other ear, he could use both.
Yo.
That's
Gilligan's Island theory.
Yeah.
Works?
If that turned him into a radio.
That might work. You got it?
Yep.
There it is.
How's everything going?
Good. You've been a busy little beaver.
Yes.
Haven't you?
Yes.
You're running around. They got you doing all kinds of things.
Yes.
Construction?
Yeah, I just put together the new shelf over there.
In what I hear was record time.
I wouldn't know. But I put up the shelf and I consolidated all the, not merch, but all your giveaway stuff onto there. So now it's easy to get.
Doing it all.
Yeah.
You are quickly being known as the quick guy.
Oh,
you're
really?
a fast guy. You went out to get food, I guess, this morning.
Yeah.
And you were back so quickly that you shocked everybody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't think you should eat at Rock and Roll Deli anymore.
Uh-oh.
Why? It stinks, by the way. Good point, Bill.
I saw a roach there.
Good.
You did.
Yeah, just saying now.
See, no more.
Rock and Roll Deli sucks.
There's roaches in every restaurant in New York.
That is true.
I actually saw it.
I mean, they can't eat at Opie's apartment.
Bill, the intern, I met you last Thanksgiving, I guess.
Yeah.
He drove all the way down to see us in D.C., and he gave me a film script to critique. And I think you had a part for Voss.
Oh, yeah, we were talking to him about it.
Yeah, and did you have a part for Jimmy, too?
I want to be in the motion picture business.
Yeah, we were going to eventually get to Jim and offer him like $1,000 or whatever to be in it.
So he goes, could you read this script and critique it? And I go, I'm not in the film business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to act like maybe it'd be better if you check somebody.
Well, just from a comedy standpoint, I want to see what you think of some of the stuff.
It was terrifying. It was
it?
All I wrote back to him was, it's very aggressive.
Yeah,
aggressive. Wow, good word.
I met him and, got that, kind of scary Bill feeling where you can actually picture him coming back and shooting everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not that easy.
I can picture him running naked down the street while Bronson chases him.
What do you use this for? Jerking off?
But it was kind of a comedy about a guy forcing a girl to have an abortion and saying, I'll punch you in the stomach. And
Feel good.
Yeah.
That's a comedy.
Well, no, that's just the script itself isn't really about that. That's
Right.
really how he gets into his life of crime.
Right, and is he killing people? And
Yeah, it's basically about these two guys who do crime, and like all movies nowadays, all the criminals are really smart and never get
Right.
away with it. So our criminals are just really dumb, and they always get away with it, and their life
Right.
is just great.
Oh, well.
But I guess it's like almost like a slasher film that you laugh at.
Yeah. Well, they're not just killing people. It's more like just how disgusting like they
Right.
are, and who they work for, and it's just like a very repulsive movie, but it's very funny.
I just
Can we bring it? You got to bring it in so we could like reenact it.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
sure.
We'll cast the scene.
I actually just wrote in like red pen on it. Forced abortion's not funny to Middle America. This is what I wrote back.
Well,
to him.
they don't actually get an abortion though. That was just like a plot point from to meet a different character.
Right.
And then, like the girlfriend, the girlfriend part she's probably the most serious part in the movie.
Uh-huh.
And like he just treats her like crap, and she always goes back to him.
Right.
And that's what makes him. I find that.
Yeah. So you're gonna shoot this yourself? You're gonna direct it?
Well, my friend Ray and I, we're gonna shoot it. We saved up about $5,000.
Uh-huh.
We were gonna shoot it. We dumped about $1,000 into it. Then we learned we couldn't trust our actors.
Right.
So we.
What about Voss?
Cut bait.
Voss had already had a trailer.
Voss couldn't be trusted.
Well, we were gonna give him like $1,200 or something, and then he said he had to shoot a pilot or something. So then we were like, oh, whatever. And we
Didn't
just
get picked up. He's available again.
All right, well,
Send him the $1,200. He's glad to do it.
Save the $5,000 and buy Opie skates.
That wouldn't be bad.
Voss is really a good actor, though, man.
Oh.
Stiff hand. Oh. I'd have to arrest you.
But the character he would play wouldn't be really a big character. We just wanted someone recognizable to put in the movie.
Ah, the star.
Right.
You need star quality.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so he would just be like a walk-on.
The name.
Yeah.
With a special appearance by Rich Voss.
Yeah.
Because he can't build him a star if he's on
Right,
a small
right.
cameo.
It's like in Apocalypse Now. Remember when that came out and Brando was like the huge name in that?
Top billing.
Right.
Yeah.
Superman, same thing.
Right,
Brought him in
same
for a
thing.
second.
Yeah, that's what Voss would be used for.
Are you an assassin, Willard?
Well, anyway, regarding the script, there's absolutely no way I could describe this and make it sound funny. It would actually have to be.
No,
read
it's terrifying.
Did you read the whole thing?
Yeah. Well, I read as much as I could.
Forced abortion is the working title.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like only like one scene though. Like at the beginning, it's like
Right.
that's like second scene, and then it.
This Friday, it's forced abortion.
I will punch you in your fucking stomach. This is the lines, and I'm like,
Oh, my God.
and I'm like,
No, he doesn't say that. He tries to trick her, like.
right. But he's telling his friends that he'll punch you in the stomach.
Yeah, something like that.
We got to see this.
Yeah.
We got to see the script.
Honey, there's a banana peel by the stairs.
And I had never met the kid before, or seen him since until I came back in here.
Yeah.
You know, other than I turned it over to the authorities, I turned the script over to the authorities.
Of course, as well you should.
If I disappear, this is where I am.
I kind of feel safe around Bill.
Bill's a good boy.
We like Bill.
Well, I know he
Definitely
loves.
like Bill.
I know he loves the comedy business. He loves radio. He's going to do well in it.
I hope so. And
he can build things.
Just try to stay away from the drugs.
What
all
is
right?
the ambition?
Oh, of course.
Where does Bill want to be in 5 years?
5 years?
Yeah.
Rikers?
Yeah.
Well, I would hope to be working for XM Satellite Radio.
The only thing that would stop that if the cops find out where you hid your mom. That's the only thing that's going to keep you from reaching that dream.
Yeah.
All right. We have Pat from Menaki in studio.
Oh, where did he come from?
Have you brought an item by for the Opie and Anthony auction?
Why, yes, I have.
Wow.
I have my Nathan's Philadelphia Qualifier First Place Trophy.
Wow.
And my Nathan's Coney Island Finals Competitors Pass.
Wow.
Let me see the pass.
Oh, thank you.
How many did you eat in Philly?
20.
20 in 9 minutes?
12.
12 minutes.
Then I had
You
20
know,
again. In
do you really think someone's going to bid on that?
I might. Maybe, hopefully.
You'd help the people
If it
better
goes for less
just
than
sending
$50,
it.
I'll bid on it
By
myself.
sending hot dogs.
Maybe if you stop eating something.
I have been stepped on like a fucking roach.
What happened, Ed? It was another great line that he had, but he got stepped on.
For some reason, I can't get him out. I try. I'm actually saying I'm louder than I should just to get it out. And then King Kong Bundy just body slammed my line.
You're just having bad luck today.
I'm having awful luck.
This has nothing to do with you today. For some reason, everyone is stepping on Anthony's.
What was the line?
Is it loud enough?
What was the line? I didn't hear it.
Now I'm not going to say it.
What was it about?
It was going to be a line about his loving cup and how it would probably be better used down there for the people to shit in it, but done in humorous fashion.
Sure, it's big enough.
And just trotted upon, trampled over.
A brilliant joke. Fucking with 9 toe marks all over.
Oh, wow, you just got that out, buddy.
Nasty sloth feet. I am having the worst luck today.
It's just bad luck today. Jason, Virginia, what's up?
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey.
Buttery Nipples, how you doing, sweet cheeks?
I'd appreciate some nicer talk. Go ahead, you're on the program.
I just had an idea for the auction you guys got going on. How about auctioning a day in the studio with the guys? I bet that would probably roll in a lot of money.
Well, it's pretty much the intern for a day.
Right. Yeah, what do you think? We're going to have them do stuff that matters?
Same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, you come in and you hang, we'll throw a mic on you, you get us some coffee. It'll be a fun day with Opie and Anthony.
All right, man, that sounds good.
Matter of fact, the intern for a day is up to over $2,000. We should.
right.
I think we should offer. We should. Auction off another one.
That's right. Interns for a day, right or wrong, Ope?
Right.
Right or wrong?
Someone wants us to auction off one of Pat's toes.
Oh, do you have that toe?
Only 9 left.
Did you save the one they took?
No.
No, huh? Yeah, I guess
If I did, I would have given it to one of my dogs.
So he only has 9 toes? That's
diabetes.
Yeah.
Want to check it out there, Ron?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
I have diabetes.
Did
Send for
Fezzi
your medical
challenge
supplies.
say he'd outdrink anybody?
Yeah, he said you
Outdrink anyone.
Yeah, except
Will
for
there be eggnog there?
Nah.
Except for if they're in the movie The Wanderers.
The
Farnham
BB King.
Baldies. Nice.
He
cut
everything. He cut his
You
hair
get
so,
everything.
so it didn't get in his eyes when he fights. Terror! Terror!
You guys are sick.
There you go.
I don't want to look at
Oh,
that.
Fred Flintstone foot.
There you go. I'm missing toe.
Now, what happened first? Did it start turning black or?
Yeah, well, first,
Started turning black, then it got shiftless.
Red.
Refused to walk. I ain't going to walk. No, it's not work. Oh. Started hitting the other
Toe
toes.
the line, boy.
It took the toenails from the other ones.
Do the terror impression again, please.
Terror! Why did you do that?
He joined the Marines. There you go. A movie no one else saw.
Yes, he
These
did.
two guys know it completely.
That's great.
Thank you, Pat. That's
right.
That's great.
Don't come back unless you have Dolph Sweet with you.
This is great. It's going to earn a lot of money. Put this in the trash can.
Yeah.
I look at about 75 cents.
That's awful.
All right, we got to go to break with something cool, Anthony. We have another clip of a person getting tased or tasered.
You know, there's a story in the news today. Police shoot a girl 12 with a taser at school.
Good.
12-year-old girl, 5'5", 120 pounds. She wouldn't go to class, so the principal called the cops. She was getting unruly with the police, and to subdue her, they tased her instead of just, I guess, grabbing her? Holding her, keeping up for... Why would you need a taser? Not that it isn't funny as all hell to watch. I'm sure it was hysterical. But a 5'5", 120-pound girl?
Not only should they taser for that, but for wrong answers and forgotten homework.
Yes.
Tasers should be used more often. Right in the genital area. Dirty.
Dirty.
Nice. None of those pesky hairs to interfere with the voltage going in.
No. Smells like Similac.
Do we know the backstory?
Baby shampoo.
We know the backstory on this one?
No.
Oh, well, you better get Martini Steve in here.
Where is he? Where's Steve?
Someone go get Steve.
He's having trouble because I don't think he's been able to get his hybrid car started.
Oh.
There he No, just won't start.
Yeah. Hopefully later.
You know your car right now is 100% fuel efficient?
It certainly is.
Wow. You finally achieved it. It's perfect.
Really did. I'm impressed.
It uses 0 fuel.
And gets me 0 miles.
Wow.
And no one stepped on that, Ant.
Yeah, that's great.
Congratulations.
Got one out. There's one for the day. Jesus.
All right, what's going on with this latest tase?
Latest tase audio. It was a 2002 one of those hood-mounted police car cameras that caught a guy. He was just a belligerent Southern drunk who would not listen to the cop. What?
Jimmy. It's just whenever Steve talks, Jimmy sits there and you could kind of hear it. He's mumbling under his breath with a disgusted look on his face. I love it.
No, I
wish I had headphones.
No, I'm cool. You don't have fun.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
It's belligerent drunk won't go down for the cop, so he gets tased.
Why was he pulled over? Did he say or no?
It doesn't say. Doesn't say.
These videos are all the rage on the internet.
Certainly are.
This is the thing people are checking out. All right, let's listen to it.
I'm not going to get down to 50 push-ups. That pisses me off because you guys give these pussy-ass tests. Okay. All right? Uh-huh. You do. Give these pussy-ass tests. All right. So go ahead and turn around, place your hands behind your back for me. I'll do it. Okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you again. Okay. No, let's do the walk. So you're not going to do my test. I'm going to place you under arrest. Okay. What post are you out of? I've already told you. I'm out of Circleville post. We're not doing it. All right, sir. No, we're not doing it. Okay. Officer, don't look. I just got caught. Get your. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Don't fuck with me. Put your hands behind your back. Don't fuck with me. Don't put your hands behind your back. Stop fucking. Arrest me, motherfucker. Sir? No. Put your hands behind your back. Canal Road just off of 317 Sir, I'm going to do it again. Don't do it! Sir, turn around, put your hands behind your back, because you're going to get it again. No. Turn around, put your hands behind your back, you're going to get it again. Why are you fucking Turn around, put your hands behind your back, or you're going to get it again. Okay. Put your lay on the ground. On the ground now. On the ground now. No. On the ground or you're getting it again. Okay, I'm right here. On the ground. On your stomach now. No. On your stomach. And I'm not going to tell you again. Put your arms out to the side. Put your arms out to the side. Now, put your hands behind your back or you're getting it again. Put your hands behind your back. I can't. Sir? You fucking hammer me. Now lay there. Don't move. Don't move. Why are you fucking... Don't move, sir, or you're going to get it again. 1630.
Wow,
That
that is a go-getter.
Yeah.
He's not a quitter.
Well, I'm not taking your pussy-ass tests.
Everyone has to be tased a few times before it kicks
Never
in.
just one tasing.
Well, I think these guys get off doing it.
Hey, did you see the guy that told
like, hey.
Cheney to fuck himself yesterday?
Should have
during the
tased
news?
him.
Yeah, should have been tased.
Oh, we got that clip?
Yeah.
Jeez, thank you, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Good setup.
I got to be there for you. You know?
There you go. Yeah, Dick Cheney. I don't know the backstory of this, but basically there was a heckler screaming, "Go fuck yourself, Mr. Cheney."
Yeah, he finally showed up after, Cheney's the first. He didn't even come out of the vacation all this
Oh,
time.
in New Orleans that happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was somewhere down there in Mississippi or New Orleans. So he's down there doing this news thing, and just somebody who's basically an assault on the media, but with, without the opportunity to win anything.
Fuck you, Cheney.
Well, guy, he really hasn't said a word.
He wasn't even around.
Where was he?
He was on vacation in Wyoming and couldn't leave.
Fucking vice president couldn't come out for a national disaster.
The second term of a president, the vice president disappears.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah. Especially this one, he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to be president.
And
so
they're
whatever.
useless. Yeah, they do nothing. Useless.
Right. All right, here's the clip.
You've got problems in terms of the extent of which you can use public funds to go in and clean refuse and debris off private property. And so those kinds of issues need to get resolved. And those issues are being worked by FEMA as well as by state officials. So there are problems like that that need to be sorted out. You've got, as I was talking to the mayor, in those areas, one of the things you've got to figure out is you've got to figure out what to do with all of the debris.
Are you getting a lot of that, Mr. Vice President?
And first time I've heard it, a friend of John, never mind.
I thought there was a fuck you in there, too.
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck yourself, Mr. Vice President.
And Cheney actually says to him, "I'll kill you and your whole fucking family."
And he will.
I killed people disappear that play games with me. People disappear.
I love the casual reporter. Are you getting a lot of that?
You getting a lot of that? A lot of people think
you
you got a lot of that?
Getting a lot of that.
normally I'm not near humans, or I would constantly.
Right.
I like that he kept the etiquette, Mr. Cheney.
Yeah, Mr. Cheney, Mr. Vice President.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of that, Mr. Cheney.
He gave him the due respect of the office that he needed.
Mr. Cheney.
Go fuck yourself, if I may be so bold, sir.
Mr. Vice President. They turned the camera around. That was Colin Powell. That was actually the guy.
All right, with that, we're going to break, and we'll finish up this mess. Next.
I'll bring us back soon.
You're going to bring us back again?
That's what I do.
Thank God.
By the way, Ron and Fez in studio. They start up Monday.
Party tonight.
Doing
Party
their
tonight.
own show. A party tonight? Where?
Yeah, party tonight. BB King's. It's going to be a great time. Opie, Anthony are going to be with us.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy's birthday bash, me and Fez, and open bar. Free beer, all
Come
from
on.
XM, all BB King's, 5:30 to 7:30 tonight.
It's over at 7:30. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I may be able to attend the entire thing.
Good.
Yeah. Nice.
Good.
And then where is that? Times Square, Fezzy, basically? It's
42nd Street.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we're going to go over to the east a little bit and go to Caroline's to see Brian Regan.
Enjoy Mr.
That's what
Brian
42nd
Regan.
Street used to be all about here in New York City.
Sure.
When you mentioned 42nd Street,
Sure, people know.
it was about
People
porno
know. Yeah.
and hookers and smut.
And a booth with a hole in it and a new friend.
Right.
You know, your buddy yesterday, Sam Jackson, was
Yeah.
saying before that was the peak of New York, when Times Square was that way.
That was
He
the
loved
good
it.
times.
Yeah.
When you were afraid to come in. When there was an actual fear of walking the streets. Now you go down to, what do you get? To BB King's.
Right.
The Hard Rock moved down
When's
there.
the last time anyone tried to sell you dope in New York? It's
Please.
been a long time, and it used to happen constantly.
Yeah.
Or a hooker.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't walk a block.
And, you know, Letterman still does that. The hookers in Times Square. I'm like, you
Yeah,
don't.
what?
I know.
You don't even walk down the street, Dave. You have no idea.
Hang out by the Flatiron Building. 23 Skidoo.
You should talk about the stalkers in Connecticut. That's where every joke should open. The home invasion.
That's a great point by Ron, though.
So he's still selling it to the country like it's a
happening.
rough area.
It's Disneyland down there.
Well, it's an easy reference. Everybody gets it.
Hey, guys,
Middle America gets it, Dave.
It's time to play. Let's see if Keith the Cop will get fired. He loves to call in the show and comment on things. Keith the Cop,
Gentlemen, good morning.
you have a comment on the taser?
I want to say one thing about it. I happen to have the privilege of carrying one of these things on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I have not tasered anybody yet, but everybody I know that carries one looks forward to the day that they finally get to do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
I went on a ride along with Keith, and all they were talking about was, hopefully we'll be able to use the taser tonight.
It's just one of those things, you know. I had an opportunity one time. I had a guy standing there, no shirt on in the rain. He was slicing his wrist. I went to the car to pick it up. I left it at the station house.
That was the perfect
It
opportunity.
was the perfect opportunity. I made fun of for a week. You had it.
All nice.
You lost
He was wet, too, so you got
Yep.
a good contact.
Perfect shot. I'm looking, I'm going, oh, here it is. I'm finally going to get to do it. I go to the glove compartment. No taser.
So would you just use your 9, right?
No, no.
Just
We
shot
ended
him.
up macing the guy.
What's that?
We ended up macing the guy.
That's cool.
Kind of boring.
Did he deserve it?
Yeah, but there was an old timer one time back when I first got on, and he tasered a guy in an apartment, and there were like 6 or 7 of us, and I remember him just kept pressing the button. We were jumping around like retards. We thought it was the most hysterical thing, laughing.
See? That's why it's called Let's See If Keith the Cop Will
Now,
Get Fired.
12 was a little young, though, the girl we were talking about today, right?
Yeah, that was you know, if I had to make a decision like that, I don't think.
What would be the cutoff point? A baby?
I'm trying to watch
training.
TV. He's crying.
Give him a little shot.
Yeah. Maybe a little electricity will calm him down.
Well, Keith, you know a lot. Why is 12 years old too young to be tased?
You know.
Oh, they're cherries.
Oh.
Wow, he was gearing up for a long one.
He certainly
well,
was. Going to tase you.
Like sand through the hourglass, so is the Owenay virus.
Every rapper in the world wants a video game now.
Is that the thing now that they have to have?
They have to have their own video game.
Like, rappers are very competitive. We know this. They kill each other. They're so competitive. And, you know, it was sneakers and then, you know, clothing deals, their rides, whatever they're driving around in. And now they're very competitive about having video games.
Well, the nice thing, you know, about video games is their egos can actually, you know, they're like, give me some of that wire fu. You know, maybe like flying through the air with my kung fu skills.
So they want to be like superheroes.
Because they're always talking trash about how hard they are.
Yeah, man. I wants like wings and shit. That's really funny.
I wants to get up on time. Be at work and
Yeah, I want this to be like really whack, like something completely unrealistic. Have me raising my kids.
Yo, man, how about this? I get pulled over and shit, and I present the proper paperwork.
Shit, I don't back talk to the cops or nothing. Oh damn, I got an order of protection. I lost 20 points. Yeah, boy.
Yo, one time in a video game, I want to refer to my baby's mother as my fiance.
Yeah, just completely unrealistic. Right. Then we go to do that mission where we shoot up Hot 97, man.
Yo, how about this in this video game, man? Somebody does some shit in my community, and we actually take personal responsibility.
How are you supposed to program that in? That's too unrealistic. Just have me flying and shit.
Opie and Anthony, the virus is spreading.
Oh, man, we're running out of show. Ron and Fez in studio. The recipients of our first golden ticket, by the way.
Yes.
4 to go. Ron and Fez start up on 202 Monday, right after our program.
Yeah. There he is.
Oh my
Michael
God.
Rapaport. What's up,
Sorry,
man?
I'm late, man.
We didn't think you were going to make it
Oh,
there.
I was definitely. I would have called in if I wasn't going to make. I'm just was.
We get the blow off a lot though,
No,
so we're used to it.
I would. I'm a fan.
Anyone who has a Internet Movie Database list that's longer than 2 movies,
Yeah.
they blow us off all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell am I doing here?
It's real. You got like tons.
You know, really fast, I just want to tell you how weird my life is.
Okay.
You were at that InStyle thing at the tower.
The other night.
Yeah, where was that at Columbus Circle, whatever?
Yes.
It was a big red carpet event, the
Yes.
paparazzi and
Yeah.
everything, man. It was a crazy event. I was walking by with my girlfriend, and I was checking it out, and I wasn't good enough to be on the sidewalk, all right?
Right.
The cops are like...
Not good enough.
I wasn't good enough to at least be on the sidewalk to see, and you happen to be going through on the red carpet at that point. I'm like, wow, I know that guy, you know? And so the cops kick us across the street.
Oh, really?
So now I'm across the street looking at you on the red carpet going, wow, that's kind of cool. I like this guy. He's been in a lot of things I enjoy, right?
You miss nothing.
So then the cops are saying you're not good enough to be across the street. So
Right.
then I sneak on a dumpster. I am sitting on a dumpster with my girlfriend looking at you on the red carpet, Michael Rapaport.
Yeah.
And guess what? The cop starts flashing his flashlight in my
Are you
eyes,
serious?
saying, get the fuck down.
That's. Oh, you could curse on this thing.
Oh, yeah. This is Satellite Radio.
That was cool.
He goes, get the fuck down.
That was cool.
I had to walk away in shame that I wasn't good enough to sit on a dumpster across the street from this InStyle
Nor
thing.
even look at me. You can't even make eye contact with me. You can't even look at the people on the red
And this is
carpet.
how weird life is. Now,
Yeah.
2 days later, you're on our show and we get to talk to you.
Kissing your ass.
That's right.
But you're not allowed to watch
It was
them from a
unbelievable.
dumpster.
I was getting so frustrated. I'm like, what? I'm going to fall off the dumpster and hurt myself?
Yeah, well,
You
I
know?
won't look at you today, so we're on the same page.
Now, unfortunately, we're so pressed for time. We got to
Yeah.
get the war at home.
Yes.
Premieres Sunday 8:30 on Fox.
Yes, after The Simpsons, before the Family
Yeah.
Guy.
You play a dad, huh?
Play a dad, a young father with young kids, and it's very good. You know, it's sort of been compared to All in the Family and Married with Children, and somebody even compared it to the Jeffersons. It's good. It's I hate to use the words. It is edgy. It's a comedy. It's very honest, and I think people are going to dig it because it's just got a lot of truth to it.
Yeah.
And I feel really good about it.
Is that a point in your life where you're like, holy shit, I'm playing a father now? Does that kind of bum you out?
It was a little bit of a relief because I've been making movies for like almost 15 years, and as you're 20, I'm 35 now, and you're playing kids, and then you're 30, and they're like, well, this part's 26-year-old, and you're like, I could still do that, but inside you don't feel like that. So this is kind of, for me, is like my first adult role. But the character's not like, uptight or anything. He's still in the same vein of some of the stuff I've done before. It's just an adult.
But that's cool because now you don't have to sit there and worry, oh my God, once I can't play young guys anymore, it's over, Jimmy.
I want to be an adult, because I am an adult, at least I look like, one sort of,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I was looking forward to that because, they got to have it for new kids, got to do those parts that I was doing, and hopefully, I could find I could grow up in front of the camera.
Yeah, you've been in some great shit, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
True
it.
Romance.
Copland.
One of my favorite
Great resume.
movies.
I love
the
Copland.
guy, and
Cool.
you're always popping. And as a matter of fact, it's a credit to you that people do know your name because for a while you were that guy. It's like, hey, it's that guy.
Right.
You're that guy that shows up in the movie all the time. You know,
they
you
call
know
me the king of the dumb white guys. Somebody told me.
Which
I didn't know if that was a compliment or I didn't. I for somehow I took it personally, but I didn't. You know, like I didn't. You know. It didn't rub me the wrong way.
I saw you a few weeks ago on that show where you're all hanging out at a table with Jay Moore was there.
Dinner for Five.
That was pretty good. You were able to curse on that.
Yeah, that was cool.
You guys certainly made use of that.
Yeah.
It's just guys hanging out, sitting around talking about movies and the movie business.
It's pretty self-indulgent. I try not to talk about, you know, I try to be as honest as I can up there. And, you know, a lot of people have stopped me on the street. I thought you were going to beat up Jay Moore. I thought you were going to get in a fight with Jay Moore. You know, it's live like this, but it's cameras and it's going on and on. They tape for like 4 hours, so they just take the best stuff. So they want you to drink a little bit and get relaxed.
Yeah, we noticed everybody's like drinking. And
that's how we used to do our radio show.
Yeah, but they just keep those cameras on. The cameras are really far away. The next thing you know, you're like, hey, fuck this girl. So but it was good.
It was entertaining. Yeah. I definitely enjoyed it.
It got a little tense, but it was cool.
They turn off the lights, make believe they're not taping anymore, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it. The cameras aren't on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, go to the bathroom. And, you know.
And you notice the level of the glass, whoever's got it in front of them, because I don't know if it's all done in order or they take things and kind of switch it around. But you notice when the glasses have less liquid in them, you guys start cursing more and bad-mouthing other people a little more.
That's what Favreau said. He lulls you into it. He's a very good host because he lulls you into, you know, they say, what was that actress you slept with and this and that and the next thing.
Yeah.
You're spilling your guts.
That's pretty good.
Everybody's drunk and fucking Jay is tipping back NyQuil.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Clonopin.
Exactly.
What is Scarface? The World Is Yours. I see that it's in post production. What is it?
It's a video game. I did that Grand Theft Auto 3 or 2, and it's another one. I'm just looking at these pictures on the walls here.
It's our Hall of Fame girl.
You sleep with any of them?
I wish.
Christina Aguilera is a big hit on that wall.
She's good there.
Yeah,
I hooked up with one of these chicks.
Yeah, you want to play a game? Which picture doesn't belong on that wall right there?
Which chick probably blew me for $35 around the meatpacking district?
I don't see one that's even in.
Oh, you better see one, because we'll be talking about it after you leave.
I don't know
that you didn't see the one.
I mean, the one in the middle. With the doll?
Yeah, someone better point it out.
Which one?
Between the light switches.
Yeah, we want Michael to like us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, look, there's a problem down there.
Any chick with a cock, might be the one on the wall there.
I thought you were laughing at her wig.
It's a little test we do to the guests.
I see that one. I got that.
I wish you came in earlier, because now we're rushing, but I got to ask you about Natasha.
She, that situation got out of hand. I don't really want to, badmouth her anymore or talk about it in a derogatory, because she's having from what I hear, severe health problems. So, she is a friend of mine, and we did have a falling out, but it's I don't think it's a joking matter anymore, because she is really sick now.
Is that true? What I read? Because I read something in the Post about
it was
her
true.
being hospitalized.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that. I'm pretty sure that's true. I don't think they would make that up. It sounds too serious, and I just hope she's able to, get her health together, because she got herself in a lot of, she got herself in a predicament.
Did you see anything coming like that, or was she always a partier?
No, I did. By the time the eviction had happened, I did see. It was bad. It was bad, and you always think, well, somebody, will have the will to live, and and they'll want to, take care of themselves. And I hope she's able to pull herself out of it, because she's a good person, and we were very good friends. It just got really out of hand, and it was just a situation. It was funny, and it was kind of tabloidy for a while, but talking about it now in a derogatory way is not.
Yeah, she's in serious trouble.
Yeah, she's in
it's sad.
Unrecognizable.
Yeah,
they said.
Yeah, I mean she.
If you don't know, Michael was the landlord there. You own a building or something.
Natasha Leone.
Yeah,
and Natasha was one.
It got out of hand, but it's like I said, it's too serious now to make light of, because her health is really at risk now.
Yeah.
So it's not. I don't think
maybe someday you hook up and be able to laugh about it.
Hopefully.
Great. You trashed my place.
Yeah, I would like to, because it got a little out of hand. It did get out of hand. I was upset, and I'm sure whatever. I just hope she gets.
You made a few movies with her.
Yeah, I was in a couple of movies. We haven't really made
comic book one.
Exactly.
Right?
It was fair.
Yeah.
Fair. It was fair.
I watched that one.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
It's all right.
It was weird.
Donald Logue, very good actor, and myself and Natasha Leone and a couple other weirdo actors and stuff like that. But I appreciate you guys squeezing me in, and I'm sorry I came in late, man. And I hope you guys get a chance to do the show. I'll be back here again, man.
Yeah,
absolutely. I'd love to come on.
For a longer interview.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We only got like 40 seconds. We're on like a master computer, then they shut the show off.
So the next 40 seconds, let's just say the war at home Sunday after The Simpsons. The war at home Sunday after The Simpsons.